And we are live.
It's supposed to be live, but I don't know.
Yeah, we're live. Oh wow, it already popped up on
Oh,
YouTube too.
okay. Okay, I guess I gotta go get everything live early. Okay.
You gotta go turn the emojis off.
What's up, David, Edward? I see you've gotten proficient at doing that now.
Yeah.
Do it enough times you remembered.
Yeah, it's a little two-step dance, you know?
What's up, TJ?
TJ.
AZ, Edward, TJ, Russell, Mendez, and Bill from Atlantic Adventures. Holy mackerel, everybody coming. All right. Welcome, guys. There we go. Now I'm set.
And Mendez, you'd be happy to know after almost a year's of wearing your shirt, it's still in pretty good condition.
Hi, boo. Hey, do you want dinner or do you want to go out? I don't think you want to go out, but she hasn't been out all afternoon
Yeah.
because of the rain. You want to go outside? Okay.
Yeah, Tyson just came in because it started coming down outside.
I'll be right
He
back.
got a little wet. Came in, Sarah dried him off with the towel.
Go outside? Are you potty? No. I don't. You like that.
Guess he's not in here anymore. Mindset of hugeness. I don't see Matt in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, man. Rob's coming in too. He said he'd be there shortly. All right.
They're all over on Laura's channel.
Yeah, they've ended it. They just ended it a minute ago.
Put some chicken drumsticks in.
Hey, Judy. Wow. Everybody's coming in here tonight. All right. No. You're not coming up here. I got a yellow dog.
What's up, Jody? How's it going, man? Tyson, you get soaked outside, man. You get soaked outside.
You got one here, like one wants on my lap, but I just yelled at her, go away. There she goes.
You just got soaked outside in the rain. Do man. What you doing?
Yeah. Well, I finally got my helicopter working today. This afternoon, got a flashing light on it. And
Helicopter.
then so it spins up, eh?
What helicopter?
Well, I got a helicopter on my train, little toy helicopter.
Uh-huh.
So what I did, put a motor underneath the table, run a shaft up through, hooked it, and took the blade off, put it on the shaft there. So now it'll spin up when I turn it on. Like, I got electronic controls. I can turn it on and off just electronically, right?
So it just sits there and spins like it's about to take off?
Yeah, like it just come in and landed or get ready to take off.
Okay. Thought you were talking about RC helicopter. I was like, I didn't know you had RC helicopters.
No. So there's an accident scene with fire trucks and ambulance and everything else. So this is a police helicopter. So he come in, pretend that he's landing or getting ready to take off or whatever. I like the animation, stuff moving. I got a hobo camp with a fire burning, and oh yeah, it's all.
You got a hobo camp?
Yep, yep,
That's funny.
yeah, yeah.
What you need to do is get you a little tray, one of the trailer or one of the railroad cars,
Yeah,
door that opens on the side, and build
Yeah.
you a little hobo scene inside of it.
yeah, I should. Yeah, a
Yeah,
board of boxes or something in there, and a hobo hanging
Yeah.
off of it or something. I got all kinds of cars I can do that with. So let me see about that. And where did I put it? Oh, it's got to be up higher.
I actually wouldn't mind doing a train set, but I just don't have the room for that.
Yeah.
Like, you need a whole damn room just to do something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah, here.
Takes up a lot of space.
I'll show you the hobo camp. I think did I get that right? No, I didn't. Ah, damn it. I knew that as soon as I did that. Okay, hit the wrong button. I always do. Okay, should be there now. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's a light. Like there's about 3 lights and they flicker in there, right? Makes it look
Yeah.
like a campfire. But so you got one there drinking, another one sitting on a crate, another one in an old chair, but then a hobo with the stick in the bag hanging out of there, a tent with another crate. Yeah.
Nice.
If you need the room, just kick the kids out, Trevor says.
I would, but I don't think the law would like that.
Yeah, I know, yeah. They're too young for that, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't even feed them, but they say I have to feed them at least twice a day. Yeah.
Comes a pole stream, Paul.
Yeah. See if I can. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I have a little figure of Ron coming out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
Hello, Rob.
Hey, up.
Long time no see.
I know it's been a while.
Did you tell well, when Paul gets back, did you tell him about your personal lockdown?
Did I tell who?
You're
Oh,
rolling.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're prison on wheels.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim?
And it
Yeah.
didn't even come with 3 meals and a cot, did it?
Oh, Paul just can't understand me on a good day. Never mind today. You know, have you noticed every time I say something, he always says, "What? What?"
What? It still amazes me because you spent a lot of money for that van, didn't you?
Yeah, this
Oh yeah, those vans ain't cheap.
yeah, the government paid towards it as well, but I don't own it, but I had to put 30,000 down.
You had to put 30 down.
It's a £100,000 van. Near enough.
I mean, you get a minivan that's say like a $30,000 minivan, but then you have them trick it all out. Because if you do it properly, you're going to redo the suspension.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, there's a lot of modifications.
Mine is you have them over. You do Ford Transits.
Yeah, Ford Transits. Yeah, that's what I'm
mine's a
saying.
Ford Transit.
Another 30, 40 grand in just modifications.
Well, no, it's Ford over here. If you go into the Ford and buy one, it's 44,000 plus the VAT. Then another company takes it and then they cut all the floor out of it.
Well, that's
Drop-
what I'm saying.
Yeah, drop the floor. And their price is then 39,000 for their conversion. And then another company has it, which does then all the adaptations to suit you. So if you want, like I got all removable seats, so that other people can drive it. You know,
Right.
the seats in the back roll round to become a driver's seat, and things. So So it's not just for me. So I've got foot pedals as well as hand controls, so that anybody
Right.
can, you know, if you want to take it out for the day, you can take it out and you don't notice that you're in a disabled vehicle.
Yeah, well, Paul and
Yeah.
Dominic, I don't know if you heard the word, but Rob got locked in
Yeah.
his handicap van and couldn't get out.
Yeah, I heard that earlier.
So then finally he got out of his chair and started slinking around like an amoeba or something like a,
Well, it was, I wasn't even going out. It was because the wife was coming home. My van was parked in the middle of the driveway. So all I wanted to do was move it over. So I went out, I left the front door open. I was in a pair of shorts, no shoes, just a t-shirt.
okay.
I didn't have my phone. I didn't have nothing. You know, moved it over and then I couldn't get out of it.
Huh.
What's that?
But lucky enough, the Bluetooth, my phone was in the front by ear. So the Bluetooth reached, you know, when I had the engine on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have been stuck in there speaking to nobody.
Oh, Tim,
Mm.
I tested those out today. Worked really good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and I had to try and slide across onto the passenger seat, and then from there, sort of guide myself down on the seatbelt onto the floor, and then sort of slug my way towards my front door of the house.
Hey, Andrew.
It was only
Hello.
Hi,
Chad.
Up,
Jim
Andrew.
Jackson. Yeah.
15, 20 foot, but it took me 10, 15 minutes. All Laura was doing was laughing.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, as she should. I mean,
Yeah.
like that wouldn't be Laura if she wasn't laughing.
But it's like everything. They make everything like so complicated that
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
go wrong. You know, it's got like 50 different sensors, but it don't need all that.
Yeah.
Come on, boo-boo.
I don't know if you're still here, Mendez. I
Yeah,
just subscribed you on this channel.
Eat your food.
That was a good little video you done today, Bill. Let's see if we get Paul to play it now when he comes in. Do you see it, Justin?
No, but we can play his video without Paul being here.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Just
You
don't
said
run
it
no
was from
signs.
today.
Yeah, there's a link in the chat.
The Eric's Lodge Corner Brook.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a minute long. Here, I'll play it.
He done a whoop effect without a whoop, I think.
Are you searching for the perfect venue to make your special moments truly unforgettable? Well, look no further. Welcome to Elks Lodge in Corner Brook, the premier destination for all your event needs. We host events such as elegant weddings, birthday celebrations, corporate events, and family reunions. We have a spacious
Oh, I
building
saw that, Bill.
with lots of parking.
Crazy
Mhm.
bastard.
The next time you're in Corner Brook,
Oh,
check
shit.
out the Elks Lodge. And if you
I think he done this with an action camera.
at 709-634-4044.
And then here is the transition
And all of us from the Elks Lodge would like
where he's
to
gone
wish you
back to
all
the drum.
Merry Christmas.
Mm.
And we hope you have a happy new year. Please remember,
I don't know. The
don't
way
drink
he
and
turned
drive.
on that back wall, that almost looked like he was almost going to hit it with the drone. I mean, you could be right. I don't know. Let's find out. Ask him in the.
All with the Mini 3 Pro. Oh, wow.
That's what I said. Because if you look when he came to that back wall, he was kind of like in this oh shit moment and turned at the last second.
Why didn't you just do it all in one then, Bill? Because it does look
Could've-
like you did a transition when you went in through the door and then out through the door. I just said handheld. Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh, so you were holding it with his hand inside.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. You can actually buy the handles for the drones,
Yeah.
so you can use it as a camera. Some people there was a guy that was doing a graduation a few years back. He had a video on YouTube, and somebody was filming him walking around with the drone, and he was doing a
Mm.
graduation with it.
Yeah, it's quite cool, that was, Bill.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I would think maybe you could put a some kind of a little thing on the bottom of your drone that would allow you to screw it onto, like one of those posts.
Yeah.
Honestly, it too would have been good too if he had an Osmo with his cell phone. He could have done that as well, and then just splice the videos together.
Which one do you say you're getting? The 4? 4 is it, Justin?
Yeah, that's the one Ron says he's gonna
I've got
send to me.
Hey, Andrew.
The Osmo 4.
Andrew,
Yeah, I did.
Andrew.
It's got the extendable stick. That's why I had it.
No, that one doesn't.
No,
You
I
can-
said four.
Got a cord plug on the bottom and fit
Yeah, it's
an
got
extra.
a port on the bottom. It has
Yeah,
the
okay.
4, but the 5 has got the extendable
Yeah.
because they called it a high 5, didn't they?
Mm.
Yeah, and the same color profiles and everything else in it, Bill. You wouldn't have to. You'd notice the difference when you swapping from a drone to a
Unfortunately,
phone.
I'm gonna have to take my fucking pop socket off my.
Can't see. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that I'm gonna be able to keep that on. I'll have to wait till it gets here and see. I mean, it goes down pretty flat, but I also
Mm.
like my pop socket because I can hold my phone
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't
Pop
drop
socket.
it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I find awkward with them.
You know
Is,
how much? Okay,
No, go on.
I was gonna say, you know how much of a bitch it was to find an all black pop socket that didn't have unicorns and all kinds of bullshit on it.
Yeah.
I dug through the bin at Walmart for like 20 minutes to find that damn pop socket because they were all girly ones with unicorns and rainbows and
Yeah. The
Yeah,
only
little-
time I've ever seen pop sockets.
well, that's
Is
they're
that-
very popular with young gals, young girls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very popular with young women.
well, I mean they're so nice though because you can hold your phone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't drop it. Plus, it acts as a kickstand too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your phone
Have
down.
you actually got that on the cover as well, then, Justin?
Yeah, I just super glued it to the cover.
No, is it on the back of a cover as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, in other words, she had a protective cover around it,
Yeah.
and then he super glued it to the protective cover, so you can pop the phone out of it, right?
Yeah, this comes off. This is a
Ah, okay. I didn't see then if you had a cover on it as well.
yeah, this is like an OtterBox cover.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
And
Neil.
then I just super glued it to the back.
Neil.
Hey,
Oh
Neil.
yeah.
Oh, hello, everybody in the chat and on the panel.
If
Hey,
you get,
how
Now
you doing?
Hey, Laura.
yeah, if you ever get a pop socket or one of the rings that goes on the back of your phone, the best way to connect it on the back is just a couple dabs of super glue and that shit will
Yeah.
never come off there. It'll be hard as hell to get off.
All the ones I've had, I can't get off the case just using its own sticky.
What do you,
Well-
what do you got, Rob? Oh, he's got a folding.
Yeah, I like the cases where I can chuck my cards and everything else in there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the ones the girls use.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, dude. If you look over here, most of the females you'll see with
Oh,
cases
look
like
at
that.
Laura's got on her case.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it draws the Google symbol.
You what?
If you look, He's drawing the Google symbol.
Oh.
Oh, joy.
See, I had to
Just-
super
oh,
glue
good.
mine on here because there's little ribs in here. So it
Hmm.
wasn't fully flat. And after a couple weeks, it kept popping off. And once I super glued it, that shit's been stuck there ever since.
But you'll have to take that off for the
Yeah,
Osmo.
yeah, I'll just use some Goo Gone or something and I can get it off.
The whole case.
Or get another case just
No,
to
no,
use
no.
with your.
I don't know. This case is pretty slender, so I don't think it's going to be a problem on the.
I was gonna say my one
Osmo.
used to be able to have the thin cases on.
I do, yeah. Oh, okay.
Because this is actually Walmart's brand of OtterBox, like their own version. And it's not quite as bulky as OtterBoxes. But it has that lip,
And,
that recessed
yeah,
lip.
that'll actually grip onto it a bit more, I think.
Well, what I'm saying too is the recessed lip so the screen sits below. So if it lands flat, it doesn't hit the screen.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest thing. When you buy a case, you want to make sure. Fucking stupid green screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's why I've stopped using green
It's annoying.
screens.
Okay, so when you buy a phone case, the biggest thing is you want to make sure
Got a lip.
that the
That's gotta
screen
be so that you
sits
don't-
lower than the case. And you want to
Yeah.
have that lip there. Because a lot of girls, and this isn't a stab at girls, but it is true. Girls will go out and buy like $1,000 phone and then they'll go buy the cheapest, crappiest, girly looking case off of Amazon.
Yeah,
and it will
my-
sit and it will sit flat with the screen.
Yeah.
So the minute they drop it, the whole screen shatters.
Yeah,
You don't
my
wanna look
daughter.
at mine. You don't want to look at mine. Then?
Yeah.
You got see exactly the same.
Oh Jesus, that no, get that away. That's
I've never
giving me-
dropped it though.
That's giving me an anxiety just looking at that case. Well, and I understand why, because girls don't like the big bulky OtterBox type cases. But if you want your phone to look brand new a year and a half later,
I won't have
Um,
my phone soon, so
Hey guys, I got a wallet style.
yeah,
yeah,
that was my
that's-
That's
old
what Rob's got.
that's the
They
same one I
need-
said the girls like to use.
Yeah.
I don't use that kind.
So
I
because
like
we're out
Autobots.
for a bunch of cards. I was joking.
No, you weren't.
Wallet for that.
It was.
Andrew, I'm only wearing this hat because I want to not show how messy my hair is.
Told her she looks like a UK version of Eminem. Looking like 8 Mile over there.
Lord of doing 8 miles. Struggles
Mom
an 8
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get
40
that reference. You
kilometers.
didn't get that reference, did you?
Which one?
You didn't get that. I said she's over there looking like 8 Mile, Eminem's movie 8 Mile.
Yeah.
He wears the beanie in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you went off on this whole running 8 miles tangent. I didn't know if you got the reference or not.
At least I can run places.
Yeah.
About what? 13 and a half kilometers. Can't call it 8 mile.
Ugh, if I've got to run, I would run.
Mm.
Rob's going for the bleached O-ring look. What's
Oh,
up, JD?
what's that? What's the O-ring? The bleached O-ring?
Look in the mirror. He's literally telling you.
It's not bleached. It's grey. Or is he on about something else? Oh, I'm sorry, Edward.
I live 4 miles north of 8 Mile.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought somebody has to live there.
I've been through Detroit a couple times, Edward.
As fast as possible, was it, Justin?
Wow. That don't bother me
joking.
driving through bad areas. Yeah, I've driven through some really bad neighborhoods before.
Yeah, good to see you, JD.
JD.
It is what it is.
Mm.
I always wanted to go to that. They had the TV show, didn't they? Hardcore porn.
What?
You know, but spelled PAWN.
You mean
Oh,
Porn shop.
hardcore
Rick Harris.
pawn.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
just off 8 Mile, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was that Pawn Stars version of
Yes.
well, yeah.
Well, it was a rough version, wasn't it? Supposed to have been.
Call me back and let me know that you changed doctors so I don't.
Hey, Mac.
Fucking you. 810.
Hey, Mark.
And this message delete. Press 7 save. Press 9 more options. Press 0.
God, they had some crazies on that show.
Press mute.
Press mute.
You're muted, Paul.
That's why.
Oh, he's on the phone. Got the phone in his hand.
Too much
Yeah.
stealing going on. Houses breaking in, cars being
Yeah,
stolen.
it was, wasn't it, Bill? But they just ripped everybody off, didn't they?
Yeah, I'll give you
Okay,
20 bucks.
it's doing voicemail. And you think I can turn that son of a bitch off?
Hello, Brian from Alliance Financial.
It's like,
Okay, Paul.
Throw it at the wall.
Look, Paul. Look up at the top of your screen. Do you see your time green? Is that press it? Go to your phone.
yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Just turn your phone off then. And turn it back on.
Hit stop. There must be a stop button somewhere.
No, sometimes stuff does glitch like that where you'll like be playing a YouTube video or something and you'll clear out the app, but you'll still hear it playing. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've had that
Yeah.
happen. Where
Oh,
like
YouTube does it all the time because it's got background play on and I can't work out how to switch it off.
oh no. I'm talking about like I've had it happen like on Facebook and other apps too where
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
TikTok's done
watching a
it before
video.
to me.
yeah, and I'll close out the app and it's still fucking playing. It's like the phone didn't actually
Well,
close the app out.
it didn't allow, you know how like when you're making phone calls or taking it gives you a screen. You can say done, or whatever. Nothing.
Go into your settings and turn that off, Laura, if you don't like it.
Uncle Bill, smash it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it because when I go to bed listening to like a YouTube video, then I turn the screen off. So it's not, sitting there playing with the
Bill,
screen.
I can imagine you losing your temper with that.
Yeah.
I really could. He seems the type, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, my blood pressure's up here now.
Mm.
Something like that's happening, just turn the phone off, turn it back on. It will stop whatever it's doing and reset it. If you can't figure out how to shut something off. Just don't hold all the buttons down. You'll
Well,
call
you know,
911.
They should
I-
stop calling them smartphones. They should be half smartphones.
Dude, I fucked up one day when I first got this case. I was trying to pop it on. And as I was going down the road, right, my dumb ass was trying to put it on. And I wasn't paying attention. I put it on backwards. And all of a sudden it was holding all the buttons down because it wasn't on there right.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking phone
Hey,
started calling 911 because it did the
minute.
emergency SOS.
No, it's like camera's off.
Oh my god, dude. And the fucking operator came on, was like, "What's your emergency?" I said, "Nothing." Said my phone screwed up and accidentally SOS'd itself.
Oh, look at Laura. That's the preamble for putting up the Christmas tree. That's going to happen this week.
Yeah.
Friday.
Are you having a Christmas tree celebration Friday, Laura?
But when is my tree going up?
Mm.
That is true, JD.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can have my niece help decorate it.
Show
Don't
it at
press
everybody
buttons like a
else.
monkey.
Yeah, okay. Hold it up around the room. Look at it.
Look at this. Here it is.
Oh, that's funny.
I forgot I've got my niece here on the day I start my life, miss.
Which one?
The youngest.
Oh, okay. That's all right then.
Oh, because
No, no, she's worse than Hannah.
Nothing can be.
they get worse ascending, or descending. She's worse than Hannah, right?
Yep, and she's only 6.
What?
What does David do when they're around the house?
Not much.
Or does he put them in their place?
No. They're the bosses when they're here.
Mm.
No, I actually better find room for my Christmas tree.
Do you guys have a full like Christmas tree, or is it just a little tiny one?
How big is it? Yeah, Laura.
4 foot, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty standard one. 4 to 6 foot is usually pretty standard Christmas tree.
And then I've got my little train set that will go round it.
130 centimeters.
I got a really nice 8-foot Christmas tree out in the garage. It's a big, tall 8-footer.
I think that's what I have in the living room is an 8-foot.
Ooh, lowrider.
Mm.
Dude, nothing was funnier than when Stevie Capture Life's Stevie.
Stevie
When
Brown.
he went, when he went to that fucking car show and they had the full on lowrider and then the RC one and they were both bouncing together. The parking lot, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I just bought a printer today, so I won't be buying it now.
Is that a Black Friday sale, JD? Because I know a lot of the companies are still doing it today.
Yeah, that's a
Lot of-
nice Monte Carlo.
Today's the last sale for a lot of companies on the Black Friday sales.
Wow, wasn't they nearly $1,000 when they came out?
When what came out, Rob?
The low riders. RC cars. Remember Frank Gowen?
Okay. Finger monkey. What the hell's that?
Yeah.
Bill says he can get a finger monkey. What?
Oh, okay.
For 600. I don't even know what a finger monkey is, Bill.
Was it a grandpa like you or something? Pick them up from home.
You guys get Black Friday for the whole month of November and December?
The whole month of November we do.
Some places here do.
I know some companies will keep sales on if they have like an overstock of shit.
120.
They don't advertise it as Black Friday the whole month though.
Yeah, no, we do.
Yeah, little spider monkeys, Bill.
Yeah.
People have them as pets.
And JD's not lying about that too. There's a guy on YouTube that I watched a bunch of his videos and he has a little spider monkey and he said it is a lot of work to take care of one of those. Cause it's just like it's like having like a 3-4-year-old child.
Yeah.
You can't just leave them home all the time. You have to like be with them almost all the time. You gotta remember they have a mindset of a small child.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They're not
Wasn't a
like
spider monkey in a film. What was it called? Outbreak.
No, I don't remember.
Remember that film?
I
I
don't
remember
know.
Yeah.
I remember the film, but I I don't know if I've ever even watched that film, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know the
It became-
film, I just can't remember if I've ever watched it. What was that weird movie? I think was it Bruce Willis did back in the day? Was 27 Monkeys or the fuck was it
Yeah,
called?
something like that, too, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was
Something
12
Monkeys. 12
Well,
Monkeys, was it?
The
Something like
marmoset.
that. I think it was Bruce Willis that did that movie.
oh no, look at that thing.
It's a marmoset.
Oh no, from there.
Like I said, these things don't have the mindset of an adult. They have a mindset of a very small child. So you have to keep an eye on them.
Just like we have to keep an eye on Rob.
Plus, at any point, they can get extremely violent as well. Like, do you remember that 911 call of that lady that had to call 911 when her pet chimpanzee attacked her friend and ripped her face off?
Yeah.
Like, literally ripped the lady's face off. That is one of the most wrenching 911 calls I've ever heard in my life.
You can only have them, though, can you, for a certain amount of years? Because Michael Jackson had to get rid of bubbles, didn't he? Because they turn violent. Am I right?
It depends on country and state you live in. I mean, there's all different laws everywhere.
I know. I thought that with chimpanzees, that you can only keep them for till they're like 3 years old or something.
I
Then
don't
when
know.
they become mature, they get really violent.
But that's the thing, is that chimpanzee that attacked the lady had never done that before. And apparently the lady's haircut, her friend went and got a haircut. And I guess that's what they said set the chimpanzee off. Because it was kind of like a big bushy type haircut. You know, kind of like the older women get with the short hair. And I guess that's what set the chimpanzee off.
Yeah.
And the cops had to show up and shoot the damn thing.
Oh,
Put it
shit.
down.
No kidding. Wow.
But yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that actually has a shit ton of videos. He does a bunch of shorts too about his pet monkey.
I got a couple of more kids. I would at least they can get a beer from the fridge here when they're older.
And he's got a little one kind of. I don't know
I
if
can
it's the
see
same.
Rob with a spider monkey.
No,
Bro, you teach that thing to go out and find people's wallets.
Yeah.
We'll just fucking be swinging through the city on the telephone poles.
Teach him to be a pickpocket.
Dude, there was a guy on YouTube who was training a crow. I think it was a crow, a magpie. And the bird was going out and finding money and bringing it back to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like a legit video, but the guy had a whole drawer sitting on the floor and it was just full of money that this bird was flying out the window and going and finding and bringing back to him. Dude, that's like the ultimate pickpocketer right there, dude. You just run up a damn telephone pole, you ain't catching his ass.
Yeah.
having that thing taking over my chair and running off with it.
Be swinging out the 3D printers there while you're trying to print.
Yeah.
Eating the filament and no.
Well, like I said, you got to treat them like a 2-3-year-old child.
Oh,
You're
not
going to get into
today.
everything. And that's the thing, is they never grow up, right? They're always in that kind of mindset. You know?
You can steal his lunch?
Play, sleep, eat, repeat.
And even those little fuckers that are that size are probably strong as shit. Like if they grab your ear, they probably rip it right off your damn head.
So all them ones in India as well, which are nuts, where they're walking up the street and just robbing people.
That's what I said. And then they run up the telephone pole, you ain't catching them.
Yeah, but the ones in India and things, the bigger ones,
Oh yeah, they'd be like stealing shit out of people's cars and stuff.
Yeah, you know, running off with their handbags and, you know, rummaging through their bags, didn't it?
Yeah, and then people have to. A lot of people over there are having to put damn big heavy duty bars on their windows because they'll just break the windows and come right through the windows. Oh yeah, they actually did in India. They had a big
No, Bill.
it was a monkey and wild dog culling where they went through, like the military went through, and they just killed thousands and thousands of monkeys and wild dogs because they had such an issue with them.
Well, there got places in India there that they're robbing people all the time and stealing their food. They had to call them because they, you know, they got it out of hand.
Well, they fucking breed like rats too. I mean, they
Yeah.
just fucking constantly popping babies out.
They do it today, but long lead. I don't know if you've been here, Bill. Mark.
And what was
Long
funny
safari
was
bag.
what was crazy is in India, there's actually like this war going on between the wild dogs and the monkeys. And they try to steal each other's babies and shit. I saw one chimpanzee grab a dog by its tail and run up the wall with it. And then what they do is they take the dogs up on the roofs and they throw them off.
Yeah.
It's like this whole little battle going on between them.
I've actually got a picture around here where we went to a safari park. Two of them jumped up on the bonnet of a van and started shagging. And then my daughter's asking me in the front, "What are they doing, Dad?" I got a picture of them here.
Hey, Chuck's coming in.
Back.
He's
Hey,
out
Chuck.
on his walk.
Very
Well,
dark.
Andrew, the only
Yep.
thing that the dogs have in that fight is numbers. That's it. Because dog ain't gonna win against a chimpanzee or a monkey. Just they're too strong.
Just puts on steady. Regardless of money.
Oh, Chuck, I could see you with a spider monkey.
Yeah.
What's a spider monkey?
The little tiny monkeys, the little ones you see with the little circus hats and shit on.
Little guys.
Yeah, no thanks.
I
Look
could,
at
see,
that.
why
I
I
could see
said-
you strolling into a bar in England and saying, "Yeah, set him up."
That's why I said if Tim ever attacked Matt, it'd be like a spider monkey. Be like a spider monkey on Matt.
Keith is monk. Yeah, he's monkey nut punch, right?
No, in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, in Thailand, monkeys just come into your house when they feel like it.
Yeah, we were talking about that as an issue in India too.
Hey, Rod.
Hey Chuck, you better be
Wow.
careful walking around in New York in the dark. Some homeless guy might come and take your coat. It's cold.
Oh yeah,
Nervous?
Edward monkey.
Um,
100%.
I don't know. I look at any homeless. I see lots of homes. I don't see any homeless.
I got him down. We had him down the street from us, living in the woods.
Well, you know, that's
From our
Florida.
neighborhood. Yeah,
Edward-
it's been bad in the Daytona area.
Yeah, Edward, they did a animal versus humans show years ago on Fox, I think it was. And they had a big ass
I'll send you
bodybuilder
messages.
doing a tug of war with a little chimpanzee that was like quarter of his size. Dude didn't stand a chance against that chimpanzee. He just
know.
pulled him right over.
Apparently, Buffalo's playing today.
Okay.
Yeah, Buffalo is losing. It's 10-7.
Oh,
Philadelphia's got 7. Buffalo's got 10.
we have,
All right, I'll
we
take a
have,
look at it.
we have
after I'm done
neighbors
eating,
rooting
too.
for Buffalo. Apparently,
It's the second period, and 5 minutes left in the period.
second quarter or
Yeah,
period.
second quarter. I call them periods, whatever.
Oh, that's hockey. That's hockey. Ooh,
5
somebody's
minutes.
grilling a
5
steak.
minutes and 5 minutes till halftime.
Yay.
Somebody's grilling a steak. it smells good. Follow my nose to find it, steal it.
Oh, so Chuck is that neighbor. So if the steak comes up missing, we know whose house to go look at, huh?
Yeah.
You like
To go
get in
find
touch
it.
with my get in touch with my inner raccoon and like,
Mhm.
oh, it smells. You know, there's something about it's like 40 degrees out, and like the smell of grilling steak is just
Steak on a
super
grill?
extra intoxicating. Oh, somebody's grilling it. Yeah, it smells great. I'm so jealous. Just want to go buy one.
It's floating around in that cool air.
Oh, dude, it's like just in the whole. I don't know if it's the cold, dense air keeps it down to the ground where we are,
Yeah, it does. It does.
but
Cold,
it's like the
cold
Avada.
keeps things close to the ground.
It's like the Avada. I can smell it. I can't find it.
Mm.
You can hear it, but you can't find it. Oh, the Griswolds are at it, aren't they? We have our own Griswolds in our neighborhood.
There you go. Well lit up.
See?
You know, that's one thing in Florida that you don't see tons of, like you do up north, is Christmas decorations.
But Santa's on the ladder.
Santa's on the ladder.
Yeah, well, a lot of HOAs are assholes too. So,
Well, there is that too.
'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
get
know.
you-
We got neighbors down the street that have blow ups for every freaking holiday of the year.
Gitchy's
Weird.
watching the football and she's reporting on it.
That's
Oh,
good.
good.
yeah, some people get crazy with those blow ups in their front yards.
Clean street lamps.
I'll have like 20 of them out there.
Very
Yeah.
dark street lamps.
Are they in repair mode? Let me see.
Yeah, it's nice. Rod be freezing his nads off right here. And we're like, oh, it's no big deal.
Nice.
Where's my good ones that you use?
41 degrees.
Oh, it's still warm there, Chuck. What are you whining about? It's probably like 10 degrees in Fargo, which is what I was used to.
Was used to.
Still kind of am.
Doubt
I
that.
still, it dropped into the 50s around here. I'm still t-shirts and shorts walking around. Everybody's like, "You're not cold?" No, kind of not in the least.
What's going on?
You got something going on.
I don't know what that is.
Like 9 years later, and I'm still like, okay.
It was nice here today, just a little rainy this afternoon, but that was better.
You know, I drove south to try to beat the rain, and I got probably 4 miles outside the rain at the park, the same park I flew at yesterday. Although it sprinkled for about 5 minutes and then it all went away and was just cloudy. So I got to fly again today. Yay, team.
Yeah, it was a massive storm over Georgia today. We just got kind of a little bit of the residual.
Oh, up there, Tallahassee, North Florida, Tallahassee,
yeah, that was a
Alabama,
big-ass storm
Georgia,
up there.
up in there, Jacksonville, they got buried. Well, I don't know if they got buried, but I mean, they had rain all day long. Could have been light rain. You don't know. From
Paul's
the
got
radar.
a big ass storm over him too right now. They're getting snow up there.
We're supposed to get snow this week, I guess. I know you don't want any, but that's what's happening. That is what's, well, maybe not here.
Move to the Bahamas. You won't have any snow.
Well, not this kind of snow anyway. They make
Right.
the other
Candy.
Hi, mate.
Or do like a
Robbie.
bunch of other Americans,
That
move to
was
What's that,
Costa
Rob?
Rica.
See you all later.
Okay, Rob. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
See you,
Hey,
Slim.
Rob.
Stay,
Bye,
stay,
Rob.
stay out of your van until you're sure that it works. Rob got locked into his handicap van.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh,
All the electronics failed.
I hate when that happens.
And it's a real expensive one too. Like $200,000.
Jesus.
Sucks.
So Laura, what did he say he was doing? He was scrunching along the ground or what?
Yeah, he crawled along the ground to get back.
Crawled.
He needed to find MacGyver. MacGyver could have fixed it. MacGyver could fix anything.
Oh,
Right.
Mark, I have my mic away from me because I'm eating, so it's kind of pushed back on the desk.
What you eating, Justin?
Chicken legs, Alfredo noodles, and fried corn.
Oh, nice.
What? Not turkey?
Oh, you know, I'm sick of leftovers now.
Yeah.
I
Feel the
think
feathers.
everybody is by today.
Actually, I would say sauteed corn. I'd call it sauteed more than fried.
You see that,
Paul's
Justin?
got his helicopter on his train set.
Yeah, but watch. Watch. Hang on. Watch it. See how it spins up? The propellers. Yeah.
Take off.
Yeah, now you just need a little character and put it as Ron getting out of the helicopter.
Mm,
I gotta get it to fly, dude.
yeah. Nice. Bye.
Missed my turn.
You worked on that for hours.
Yep. Got it working though. Yep.
And it's all computer controlled, right?
Yep. It's all computer controlled. It'll turn on and off. Yep. I can tell it when to go on, when to go off. I can have go on random, or when a certain train goes by someplace, I can have it start, do whatever I want. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't talk about JD.
It's all fun game till that breaks free, takes your eyes off. No, it's not spinning that fast. I got it actually slowed down quite a bit. Yeah.
So you're taking actually power right off of the you're not running it with a battery, right?
No. It's powered from the internet when I shut it up. Yeah. Yeah, you're right there, Dave.
Want to see today's adventure?
This is work.
Nice. That's cold adventure.
About halfway through this, there's something interesting that happens in this video.
Yeah.
Not by my choice either. Well, part of it was, but not instigated by me. I'll just say that. Today I was kind of out buzzing around the parking lot. There were less people. There you go. A nice 360.
Snowflakes. Snowflakes.
You know what those-
You need to get your eyes checked.
it looks good. They look good.
Coming from the guy who wears glasses. Tell her to get her eyes checked.
Excuse me.
Don't let him talk to you like that, Lori.
Exactly. What's up with that?
Mm.
Sort of another 360.
The tall poles. Look at those.
I need to start doing rolls with this drone.
Sure.
Yeah. As long as you got a lot of spare parts available, yeah. Hey, look at that.
There's an Osprey.
No, it's probably they'll attack your.
He flapped his wings and sat back down. Now left him alone.
Hmm.
I went up high enough to take a little picture of him, but did went away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like I really want to pester him.
Did you outrun it?
It never came off the nest. He flapped his wings. But
Yeah,
you'll see
right.
here. You'll
Yeah.
see here shortly. There'll be something else that I end up following. And the poor guy wasn't on the picnic table hanging out because there was no sun today. Yesterday he was laying there. The kids didn't seem to mind that it had been raining just a little. They're like, I'm not getting soaked. Let's go ride the skateboard.
Somebody else is grilling a steak.
There you go. Look,
2 people.
this thing flew. This thing flew by my drone. So I decided to follow him. So that was the unexpected audience in this video. Anyways, right, enough of that.
Oh, look at the Christmas decorations there Chuck's looking at.
Yeah, I saw that.
People are doing it.
Well, they
Well,
gotta keep up with the Kovacs.
I've done it.
Up north, you always do it Thanksgiving weekend because if you wait too long, it'll be too damn cold to go put them up.
Surprised. Yeah. Today would have been a great day until I put outdoor stuff up, but
That's generally why they put it up right at Thanksgiving weekend because you wait like 2 weeks, it'd be like your fingers won't be able to hang this stuff.
oh, it's huge. It's huge.
He's over here to charge. That's some good dinner.
Yeah, the tree's green.
The interesting part is it didn't look like that bird was actually trying to chase my drone, but he sure as hell got close. And he sure as hell got close and didn't seem to bother him at all when I started following him. He didn't stop, turn, or do anything else. He just kind of like kept cruising wherever he was headed.
No, the spotlight. Cool. Very cool.
You need more stabilization on the camera.
Yeah.
Or on your arm. I don't know which.
Both.
Both.
Both. Well, I think you have to dial in the I don't know anything about
This is your
manual
pocket,
other than I
right?
know you have to dial settings, right?
I guess the gimbal's not gonna like absorb everything of your arm going up and down as you walk.
Well, I'm just using my phone.
Oh, got it.
I'm not using the pocket.
Fucking messenger again.
What's going on?
No wonder it's so jittery.
Hey, Captain Joe.
Joe.
Canyon.
What's up, Joe?
New Canyon. Very nice. Of course, they bought a new canyon, but can't afford a new driveway, so I guess. Or you don't get run over.
Well, that's why they got the new truck. That way they can drive over all the potholes in the driveway.
Aware of that.
How's the family doing, JD?
Oh.
I didn't see JD in the
You
chat.
feeling okay today, Joe?
Oh, there he is, hanging with JD.
He's been in the chat for a minute. Hopefully Joe's feeling better today.
Yeah.
He goes to the doctor tomorrow. So
Oh, is
He's
that
been
right?
popping nitro like fucking Tic Tacs
yeah.
last
He,
week.
he was on the Johnny's Drone with Coffee. So going to the doctor tomorrow, thankfully.
Yeah, he's got to take care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else will. That's like vanilla. I smell vanilla. He's baking. something. Cookies, maybe. Ooh,
Does-
cookie.
Isn't this smelling sweet stuff a sign of something bad?
Probably.
You know, an interesting thing thinking about Joe's issue is, and the fact that we do 3D printing. I'm surprised they haven't come up with like something that they can 3D print a vein, right? Because when they do the bypasses and stuff, they take a vein from another out of your leg or wherever and then go up and put it in there. I'm surprised that we haven't come up with something for 3D printing stuff like that.
Give it a few years.
Probably
Well,
won't be
they've-
long.
They've done
Probably.
they've done small like what was it, a heart? I think they 3D printed.
That's
They've
what I
done
thought.
some stuff like that, but it's just kind of really in its infancy.
But you know, vein arteries like that to 3D be able to like 3D print an artery to bypass an existing art. God, that'd be great.
Give it time.
Because once we have that, then they won't muck around with the balloon crap. They'll just freaking go in and put the new plug in or put the new artery in and off you go. You'll be great.
Good to go.
I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is bypassing the sort of clogged up part of the artery.
Well, that was what they were doing a lot of research with the whole stem cell stuff too, because they could inject that and it would repair a lot of stuff that you were having
They've
issues
they've grown new organs using that.
with. Yeah. But I think it
Why didn't
wasn't stem
Great.
cell research banned in the US.
I don't think so.
we'll have to try
I
live
think
streaming
I
with
might be
Pocket
thinking of
3
something
about
else. Yeah, I might be thinking
Mhm.
of something
I'm
else.
surprised you don't have your Pocket with you, Chuck, as much as you like the Pocket. It's kind of a perfect opportunity here tonight.
And it fits in your pocket too, as well.
And to show off the low light capability of the Pockets that you're walking around in the dark.
Mm.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
That's why I asked if it was the Pocket, because I assumed it was the Pocket.
I mean, I
So guess where Chuck's Pocket isn't at? It's not in his pocket.
mean,
Exactly.
Bill, that's kind of
They should have named it something else.
There is something. Is that a pocket in your pocket? You're just happy to see me. There is something else with Pocket 3 that's a little annoying. Apparently, DJI didn't make use of the same logic that they had in the Pocket and Pocket 2 as far as retracting the gimbal for storage.
Right in there.
Put it in my case the other day, and when I took it out,
See, okay.
the camera was pointing exposed and out. Very annoying.
So Bill had a question. He said, "How do you keep drones from being flown into a live football game? Should it be reported if you know who it was?"
Reported, yes.
Well, I mean, I guess that's your own personal dilemma. Like, do you feel like it's an extreme danger? I don't know.
Although from a legal perspective, unless the cops ask you, you don't have to tell. And even if they do ask you, you still don't have to tell unless you have a lawyer there with you. So you could delay the answer a long time.
So, where's that? Can we have a little bit more context to that question?
I really
Bill?
feel if you have Part 107 and if you get permission and if you have the right insurance and so forth, you should be able to fly over a crowd.
Well, you
It's
can
no
now,
different
can't
than
you?
a 737 flying over people.
Yeah, but you can get
homes.
a waiver now to do that, right?
Yeah.
Well, technically, if you're transitioning, you can go over, right? If you're going from point A to
I don't
point
think you
B.
can fly
Yeah, I think
not
that's
not
the
over
thing.
not over a stadium with an event an hour
Right,
you
not
know,
over a
between-
not over a stadium, but I mean, you know, if you
Just
like
people walking.
somebody
down the
over
sidewalk.
going,
After
somebody
it.
walking down a sidewalk, you're
But
fine.
I think you can get a waiver to fly over people now as well, too, right? I
Oh,
think
you can
that's
get a
something
waiver for anything.
I think that's something they introduced
If
not
you
too
pay
long ago.
enough, if you pay enough money, you can do anything.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's what Fox was doing with Major League Baseball. That's what NASCAR has been doing, flying the drones at the races.
Yep, we got that here.
They had to get FAA approval to fly that. In the case of Daytona, they really had to get
You got
FAA
to cough up
approval
the cold stuff.
because
The
the
more you
race
cough up, the more you're allowed to do.
the racetrack in Daytona is literally about 400 or 500 feet from the runway at the airport. They're on the exact. They share the same property.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think they just recently added that where you could get a waiver to fly over people if you were doing
Probably.
107 work.
You have to pay for the
Hey,
waiver.
drone shots.
Dirty.
And I think Rod's correct on that. You can fly over people
If you're transitioning from
right. If
point
you're
A to
just
point
going,
B,
you're not
you-
stopping, doing nothing.
exactly.
Right.
But the terminology used over here is populous. You can't fly over a populous area. So
Yeah, did you see that they got that?
definition of populous? One person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
there
you
are
see
some things
got that,
vague.
one guy in Vegas there flying a drone over the Formula One race?
That doesn't matter. Surprise me.
15 grand.
Hey,
Because he ignored the TFR.
Yep. Yeah, you're too close to the airport. There's a whole bunch of stuff there.
He must have had a Altel then, because DJI should have detected that. Right?
Yeah, DJI probably wouldn't let him take off.
But they got the whole flight, like where he took off from, where he flew, and everything else.
Or it could have been a Mavic 2 Pro that was jailbroke
Well, and that
by
and
drone hacks.
Dominic, that goes back to where you're saying like they don't define what a populace is, and the governments always do that. They leave laws very vague so they can interpret it and twist it the way they want to when they come after you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't just give
Yeah.
you a direct thing and say you can't do this and this only. No, it's you can't do this, but you can. You know, they kind of always leave this gray area where you're not entirely sure.
And technically, Dominic, you may be in a populace, but if you're over a building with 1 million people in the street, you're still fine because you're over the building, not the people.
yeah, because that's the actual vague term that we use here is populous.
Right, and
Yeah.
like you said, they don't specify what a populace is. Is it 4 people? Is it 20 people?
5, 10.
Right.
You know,
You
fly-
know,
you know,
And that's
fly
the
over
way
one-
that way when the government gets pissed off at you, they can twist the law to fit their narrative of what they're charging you with.
I forget what that one guy, he had his up. He actually turned out to be legal, but he was
Something,
filming one of those protests a while ago, but he was literally over top of the building. He was never over the people. He was hovering over a building.
That
just
was a
filming
couple
the
years ago
protest.
at the
Yeah,
George Floyd riots. Yeah.
Hey,
Right, but
One of the
he was
riots.
he was perfectly legal in what he did.
And the cops arrested him for it. I remember that. They took his drone, yeah.
But he was
Never-
perfectly legal.
He just went across the tops of the buildings and never went over the street.
Never
Yeah,
went over the street, never
What
went
do
over
you
the
think,
people.
Laura?
I remember
Well,
that.
Well, going over the tops of people.
I do it.
The fuck would Laura care?
You know there is an interesting piece to throw into this conversation.
Laura don't give a shit.
although the FAA doesn't regulate it, but the fact that it goes on should be proof to the FAA that it is safe to fly drones over people, and that is they're starting to use drones indoors at indoor concerts, flying around and flying over people, and there hasn't been an incident yet, not one.
That's true.
So that should be evidence to the FAA that it's safe to fly a drone, given
And
prop guards
technically,
and
if you're
stuff, over people, and it's
technically,
fine.
if you're flying inside, it's out of the FAA's control anyway.
Right. I get that, but I'm
it's,
just saying
like
that's
an example.
evidence.
for you.
It's evidence that can be done and be done safely, right?
Well, here's one for you. How many helicopter cameramen have fallen out of the sky and killed people?
None.
And how
Very
drones have
few.
fallen out of the sky and killed people?
Well, it's the same argument I've made tons of times is why can a helicopter fly at 100 feet above people screaming down a beach, and that's
Yep.
okay. But you can't fly a mini down a beach over a bunch
Exactly.
of people.
Exactly.
I mean, no
There's
matter
the-
how well that pilot is trained at any time, that thing
Mechanical,
could go
yep.
completely out of control and just wipe out 100 people on the beach.
Exactly.
I mean,
But if that helicopter pilot has the same qualifications as a drone pilot, then what's the difference?
On top of that, the drone has more computer aided flight control than the helicopter does. The drone
Exactly.
stands a hell of a lot better chance of staying out of trouble than the helicopter
well, a lot less moving parts
because
too
it's
than a
because of the
helicopter.
automation that's in drones.
Exactly.
Well, your chances of
Well, they
failure
just
on a
gotta
drone would be less too,
Oh yeah, 100% less.
just on mechanical shit.
Yeah.
And you know, there is something that they could add in that they have on their enterprise drone that DJI has on their enterprise drones. On some of their enterprise drones, they have an emergency mode where they can fly on 3 props. So if one prop goes out, they could still fly and land the thing. You're not going anywhere but down, but it can safely land
Yeah.
the drone on 3 props. It
We're
knows
going
how,
squirrel, Bill.
Hey, David.
Squirrel.
but
Okay?
it's
Going
built
now,
into their
David, too.
software to do it.
Hey,
Bill, Bill feeds the squirrels, not you, Bill. Paul does that. We're going squirrel.
Squirrel. Where's squirrel?
But anyways, the
Where?
drones on the indoor concerts is very good evidence of how safe drones around people
Love you
can
too,
be.
Bill.
Hey, Dave. You're an asshole. Fucking snow.
Well, and Hodges up there. If he's flying a mini, he can fly it. What's the rule? Just fly it safe. I mean, there's like almost no rule, right?
Well,
under
yeah,
250.
it's do not do stupid rule.
Yeah, it's basically it. Fly it wherever.
Don't be
It's just
stupid, rule,
Just don't
yeah.
be stupid. That's literally the rule. You can put it over people. You can put it wherever you want to put it.
Yeah.
Because it's sub 250 and the risk of injury is minimal, is what they've determined. So, you know, the rest of the world needs to adopt something kind of similar, at least with the little shit.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
it's
Dominic,
obvious. that
Dominic,
it's safe.
how is it over there in Australia? You fly anywhere you want, or
Under 250, yeah, but they get you on the populous rule.
So
Well-
even the under 250 can't fly over people?
I got you, Joe.
Well, technically, as it said, it's over a populous area, and that's the vague terminology
Yeah, I
they use.
got you.
so in other words, you're not supposed to fly it like downtown or whatever.
Yeah.
Mainly, yes.
You're just not allowed to have fun.
I think in Canada, you could even, I think you could fly the drone next to the airport.
No.
Obviously not.
You still got to follow the rules when it comes to airport, heliports, all that kind of stuff. But
Okay.
the other stuff goes away.
But you also have the ability to, Paul. Paul calls the airport management people and talks to them.
Oh yeah.
You can do that here in the States too. You can call the
Well, I know that a lot of
airport manager to get
a
the
lot
same-
of places won't take it kind of a call, but yes, you can.
I've
you
always
know,
said
like
they
a
don't
small
like it.
airport, those guys are likely.
No, I don't call them. I email them.
Well, what I've heard is the big
But he
airports
always
get
responds.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I've always heard the big airports get annoyed by those calls, and a lot of the small airports replies are, "I don't give a shit. Just stay away from the planes."
Yeah.
Like they don't ever seem to really care. as
Right,
long
but
as
those
you-
airport managers have basically the same authorities as FAA to approve your flight
Right.
in their airspace.
And see, at one time, even under advanced license here in Canada, the Class G airspace airport could say, no, you can't fly in our zone. But the law has changed now, and he cannot say no.
Really?
Yeah, he can't say no to
As
me.
long as you follow all the other rules, right?
If you got a basic, yeah, he can say no to you. But if you're an advanced pilot, they cannot say no to you. So I just do a courtesy email to him, and he always comes back and says, thanks, Paul. Like I tell him, because the half of St. Thomas right now is under the airport circle, but it's a Class G airspace, so there's no control tower, no nothing. It's an airport manager. That's all there is.
Oh.
It
Yeah, if you want to
says-
do that kind of stuff, try to become friends with that guy.
Hey,
Right.
Captain
I-
Joe.
Hey, what's up?
Can I just respond
Okay.
to Mr. Hodges' attack on me for the snow? Mr. Hodges, it's your bloody fault. You're sending it over here.
No, hey,
100% chance of
no,
snow.
no. It's raining here, not
Raining here.
David, it's just like the damn smoke. The Canadians can't keep their shit in their own borders.
Yeah, 100% chance of snow Wednesday into Thursday and Friday.
So,
Yeah.
Joe, how are you feeling?
Yeah, there's snowing just to the north of us.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Good.
I've got right here, I've got like, it feels like somebody's just touching it, like pushing.
Yeah.
And that's been going on all day, but it's no pain. It just feels like a little pressure, like a
Like a
bruise.
pressure.
It's like my dog laying on my chest.
Not that bad.
So that sounds like what you were the doctor told you this morning with the balloon sort of pushing that
Right.
you were feeling it kind of thing. That makes what you just described sounds like that.
Right. And I'm not going to tell you where I've been because Gitchy's in the chat and I don't want to, I don't know.
Oh, she'll get
I
mad.
don't want to lie to her.
Come on, Gitchy, get him.
Oh, he's been out flying.
Here it comes.
Okay,
Gitchy, I
I'm gonna-
thought Gitchy, I thought you
Okay.
told him not to be going out flying.
He did,
until you see the
Gitchy.
doctor.
Getchy, he messaged me earlier and said, I'm a man. I do what I want. America.
Dominic did say be back in a minute, I think.
I don't know
And
if
Gitchy
he.
knows I didn't say that.
Yeah, she'll be back in
Leave it.
about 10 or 15 minutes if you're still here.
All right, catch you later, Dominic.
Yeah, I had enough of being inside. I said, I'm going to Lakefront.
Well, I mean, that's something that's not super stressful. You're just kind of going out and, you know.
Well, it'd be
it was
stressful if he had to go recover it.
I was
saying
thinking
you're-
that. It was kind of stressful at one point when all of a sudden the police car comes shoving in back to or next to me. And I looked over because I was sitting there flying the Air 2S, and all of a sudden he just comes screaming in and parks right next to me and jumps out. And I turned around, looked at it, it was a buddy of mine.
Well, don't
I looked over at him and I said, "Bitch, don't do that."
You know, I had one incident with a state cop once. He came in,
Joe's like, you almost
it
made
was
me drop my
after
cocaine."
I was out of the air. And so he comes in and he's like, I hope you weren't flying in the state park. And I'm standing there thinking, what state park? This is the Volusia County Beach. It's run by the county. There is no state park. What the hell are you talking about? Anyways, I didn't. I pointed at the empty field next to me and said I was flying there, and he shook his head. But the most ironic part of this whole conversation was my car was parked in front of a no parking sign, and he never asked me about what he actually could have asked me about. He was asking me about the drone, and hey, hell, dude.
Yeah, there were about 30 people out there. So I was flying the Air 2S, which was an issue. Then I said, you know what? I want to fly to Ovada. So I flew to Ovada, and like I said, they had about 30 people, and I was scooting around trees, scooting around everything, and scooting around them too. So,
I feel great flying Nevada around people because of the prop guards.
oh yeah, and I stay far enough away.
And with the motion controller too, you get the reverse, so you could always reverse it.
Well, I use the sticks today.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, when it comes down
And I'm
to
getting-
that, too.
I'm
Okay.
getting brave now. I'm going over Lake Pontchartrain with it and everything else.
Why wouldn't you go brave with it? It's got return to home. You're not in manual
No, I
mode.
wasn't-
It's a
I'm
camera.
only
job.
worried about the original props when that was having all the problem. But I put
Oh,
master
yeah,
screws on, so
yeah.
I go.
Yeah. You know, this last one after I got it repaired, it came back with original props. I haven't put the other ones back on. I should put the other ones back on. I do
Did they-
not trust.
Did
those
they
stock
ever come
props.
out with a statement saying it was just
No.
a bad batch or what?
No,
Three blade.
they've never said it. They've never
Full
said a
blade.
word.
Acknowledged it?
Which do you like better, Joe? The 3 blades or 4 blades?
Well, this one I've been flying and it works pretty good, but I put this one on the other Avata I bought, and I feel like I have a lot more control. So I'm getting ready to switch them out and I'm gonna put 3 on this one too.
The 3 seems to be just a hair snappier with the 3
Right.
blade on there. It seems to just respond a little faster. Was kind of how I felt about it. But I will tell you this, the 3 blade is probably what cost me the 1 drone that went into the ocean. Because I went out over the surfers and I hovered and was spinning, and the drone was dropping, and I didn't catch the altitude that the altitude was dropping on me until I looked to my left and I saw a wave coming, and I'm like, why the hell's there a wave? Anyways, the wave got the drone, but the 3 prop doesn't.
Oh, you lost an
doesn't
Avata
hover to a wave. Yeah.
Did you get the video footage of that?
The 3, yeah, I have from the goggles.
Oh, can we see it?
I have to go back and find it now, but I do have it.
I want to see that.
But that 3 prop out over the water did not want to hover.
Well, I noticed
And
today.
part of
I
that
was
is
about-
the wind at the ocean too, being
Crash
weird.
video.
I didn't have a lot of wind today, but I went one area. I was about maybe 6 to 7 feet just over the water, and I noticed that it looked like it was trying to drop on me.
Yeah, that's what I saw with the 3 props. So the one thing I will say about the Avata after that experience over water, keep it moving. Don't hover. Just keep it moving. As long as you get that thing moving, it'll be perfectly fine over the water. You won't have any issues. If you try to hover, that thing will be a little goofy hovering.
And I think it could be the sensors not picking up the water right and not maintaining altitude.
I think with the ocean, with the waves going up and down and the winds, it just doesn't hold. There's too much variation in the wind, and it just doesn't hold itself steady quite right. So that was my lesson out of that one. I tried to gun it out. I wish I'd have hit the thumbstick instead of hitting the trigger pointed up to try to get the thing to go up. If I'd have reacted about a half a second quicker, I would have missed the wave. So, lesson learned. Expensive lesson. Someday a surfer is going to find that thing for me.
A drone chat says turn the bottom sensor off.
I don't think that the bottom sensor had anything to do with it hovering. The stupid thing literally dropped over 18 feet in altitude when I looked at it on the replay. The lesson is over water, keep that thing moving. Don't stop and pivot. Just keep moving and turn.
Well, yeah, but that makes sense though. If the bottom sensor doesn't see the ground and doesn't realize that it's looking at water,
but it should not be. That shouldn't be. It should be based off of the GPS, not off of the ground-based sensor for maintaining altitude.
Oh, you got my message.
Look at Laura.
I sent David a message. I said, tell Laura to pack it in. Then I sent David a message.
Yeah,
Laura message said, David, check your messages.
I was like, what the hell's going on?
Because keep in mind that downward sensor will show you when you're flying over top of objects too. So
yes,
if that was the case that it had anything to do with the flight altitude, your drone would like jump up in the air every time you flew close over top of something. So that shouldn't have anything to do with the altitude hold.
I think when I took the class with Pilot Institute, they were saying that if you get close to water, the sensor sometimes won't read it, and it'll make it go down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about not reading it. The problem used to be, because I remember when I first got in drones, and people were saying be careful flying low over water because it will think it's ground and auto land.
Right.
So people were covering that sensor up so that the thing wouldn't auto land. My drone didn't go into auto land. It literally just stopped hovering and just slowly dropped altitude over 18 feet of altitude. It wasn't like it went, hey, auto landing. It wasn't in auto landing mode. It just plain didn't hover.
But I did notice one thing today, in that stream this morning when we were talking. I took the Freewell filter off the drone and just put the regular piece that was on it.
Mm-hmm.
Never had a gimbal warning today. Off the Air 2S. Never had a gimbal.
Shouldn't have a gimbal warning anyways.
Right.
They
Shouldn't have it with
manufacture
the
those
filter.
things. Yeah, it shouldn't happen with the filter. It's light enough. The gimbal may be getting old.
Boom.
Yeah, that's a nice drop.
Yeah, it was my mini too. I flew right into the damn light pole.
Hmm.
Like, the front arm folded in. That's what will happen.
Yeah.
That's how I love a good crash video.
How many arms did it break?
It didn't actually break any of the arms. It fucked the body all up. There was a like
So it landed flat. Interesting.
So when it went into it, it folded the front leg and then it
Sure.
came down, and the whole top of the body was like cracked open, and the camera was all fucked up, and yeah, it was pretty messed up. That was the one that Brad Austin put the logo with the laser machine. We were testing to see if you could like put your own logo on.
Too bad it wasn't. Too bad those aren't made out of carbon fiber. It probably would have survived it.
Right. Then I took that battery that is starting to swell on me, the number 3 battery, and I stuck it in. And I went up about 40 feet and just let it hover and started watching. I wanted to see what the battery was doing. The battery wasn't doing anything different. It was staying stable. Everything else, I let it hover for like 15 minutes. And then I just brought it down, checked it, and it looked like it swelled a little bit more, but it swells down again. So I think
When
I'm
it
gonna
cools
just
up,
get
when
rid
it
of
when it cools off, it will. When it heats up, it will swell more.
Yeah.
So wait till
I
it gets
think I'm
warm.
just gonna get rid of it.
When it gets warmer, that thing is
Ah,
deadly
Lord.
dangerous. It'll
it's
pop
gonna
out
be
of that
toast.
thing. So I think I'll give you the same answer I gave you that one night. Just go to Amazon Renewed,
Renewed.
and you can get like 2 of those batteries for like $70 off of Amazon Renewed.
Oh yeah, they got good deals on the
For the
good
Air
stuff.
2 batteries. It's better than paying 115 each
Right.
to get 2 of them for
Actually-
$70.
Who was the one that didn't you buy? Was that you, Joe, that bought the 2?
No, I
showed
did.
him- Oh yeah. That day we were looking at them. Yeah, I remember somebody buying them.
Yeah, I had them. I bought them. I was the one that told everybody go buy that, go buy
Yeah,
those because that's what I bought.
I remember we were looking at those that one day, and I remember somebody saying
It's a
they
great
bought 'em.
deal. It's a great deal. You know,
Well, they're not even
think of
technically
it this way.
renewed.
they-
They're just open box.
Yeah, look at it this way. If they give you 50% life of a exactly brand new one, you still only paid $70 instead of $115 for. Right.
Well, and that was for 2, right?
Yeah, that was for 2.
So you were
Yeah.
only paying like 30 something per battery.
Right. But I'm
Yeah,
saying,
so-
let's say they only lasted half the time, right? You would still be paying less than you would
for sure.
one battery. So it's
'Cause
like
you were paying a third for the battery. Yeah.
so
That's a
it's
good
like
deal.
it's hard to go wrong. It's hard to go wrong with that deal if you wouldn't need some spare batteries for the
Yeah, they
Air
have
2.
them for $43 a piece right now.
And check to see if they have a double pack because sometimes you get a better deal with those.
Yeah, that's what I had with the
Uh,
double pack on Renewed.
Yeah, I don't see a double pack.
But even then, that's still cheap as shit.
Well, yeah, that's still
that's-
$86 for 2 of them.
Because I have 2 good batteries. I have 2 perfect batteries, and I have the 3 I bought with this drone. That one of them is really starting to swell. Another 2 barely have a little rock in it.
So
Was that the Air 2S that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
So
you
Joe,
messaging me about that.
wait till tomorrow morning. See if
I'll
they
look at
show
'em.
see if they show up for Cyber Monday.
Did the
Drone
cam-
stuff being tech might show up on Cyber Monday with a
How
deal.
How was the camera on that thing? Did it finally? You didn't have no more issues with it after that, or
Well,
did you
like I
have to
said, I
send
took
it
the
in?
filter off of it today to take that
Uh-huh.
extra weight off, and I flew it like 3 batteries today, and no gimbal
Nothing?
warnings.
Do you think it was
So
from
it's
the
either
filter?
like Rod said, either the thing's just been used enough that it's trying to go bad with that extra weight on it. But hey, if I'm flying that one, I don't really need a filter on. I'll work with the EV.
And it's not the weight difference between the standard of that can't be more than a gram or 2. Can't be
He
more
said
than
it
2
was gray,
grams.
Paul.
Justin. Serious
Paul?
question now.
What?
Are the Americans always right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yes.
No, it's a simple question for Justin.
I
Well,
think
actually,
Just give me your normal answer. That's all I'm looking for.
That's a
Your
trick
normal
question,
answer.
Justin.
It's not a
Oh.
trick question. I'm just
Okay.
asking Justin, does he think Americans are always right?
Absolutely.
Paul, what do you say?
I
Mr. Murray.
Nobody's
I say Americans are 90% right.
Nobody's
Okay.
ever all right all the time.
Right. Okay. Joe?
I can make it right.
Right? Okay. Right, I think I've got enough answers here. Laura, this is for you. Right. Remember what these guys have said. These are the ones that keep telling you to put your freaking tree up. And this is what an American has said. Alan Reed,
I
founder
got you,
of
Tim.
Arts and Windows and Doors, has the answer. He says the following Advent, the best date would be Sunday, the 3rd of December, meaning your tree is up free or for Sundays before Christmas. And that's on America Online.
AOL.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Thank
old
you,
news.
Americans.
Online is old.
Sounds like a Chinese spy to me.
Yeah. That's the tree debate over with because, I've got the Americans' answer on it.
Paul,
My
did you get
tree's
East
going
Coast
up
in the
on
chat?
That's out of the
Thursday.
Biden administration.
Laura says the
That
tree's
might
going
be
up
somewhere
Thursday, buddy.
else. Paul,
No,
did
it's
you
not.
get East Coast in the
Friday.
chat?
Thursday.
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 No.
Everybody
It
that thinks that Laura put a tree up on Thursday, raise your hand.
Does anybody know
I
what
think it should have
date?
been up already.
Look, Zoom even raised my hand for me.
Just so you're aware, 1st of December is Friday.
Paul, did you get East Coast in the chat?
East Coast. What?
He's yeah.
Yeah.
East Coast Thrills.
Oh,
He's-
okay.
he's-
Let me get him.
If you got snow, then it's okay to put the tree up.
Oh, that's all right. We don't get snow until
What kind of deal did you get on
Friday.
that, Joe?
$10.
He's a
Oh, shit,
moderator.
that's a good deal. Oh, you hit
Yeah,
the Black Friday
128.
sales?
So they got the 256s. I just ordered 4 of them. They got the
I said
256s for $17.99.
I
Right.
said, I got you, Tim. I read it. You're good.
Because I
So,
bought these
Laura, I
FPV
guess
drones I've been
you got
buying.
the votes to go for Thursday. You want us to vote on Wednesday?
No.
She can't put it up until Friday because she's letting her niece help her.
The almost brick.
Keeps his attitude up.
Yeah, but I think she wants to get it basically in place on Thursday, right, Laura?
Yep.
Now, actually, I can 100% guarantee it's not going up on Thursday
Why?
because aren't we going to Timmy's?
Oh yeah, I've got to go and use my voucher.
Laura's got a free Timmy's.
Wow.
But if you put it up on Thursday, technically it is Friday in Australia, so you'd be okay.
Yeah, there you go.
But she won't be here because we're going to Tim Hortons, and she
So
can't
go
do
to Timmy's. So go to Timmy's on Wednesday.
No, we can't.
I
Got
can't. I'm busy on the Wednesday.
Dominic's got his operation Wednesday.
Dominic's
Not that Dominic. Our Dominic.
Oh,
David, are we going to be back in time for the school pickup? I've got a thing at 2:30.
I'll have to go on my own.
All right.
How many of those cards you pick up, Joe?
Just one. That's all I needed.
Oh, for $10, dude, you should have grabbed you a handful of them. It's a good deal.
They'll be on sale again.
Actually, check Walmart even like a week after Black Friday, because usually they get thousands of them in. They'll keep
Right.
them on the Black Friday sale for a couple months after Black Friday. Just keep that in mind that they do keep items in Walmart on the Black Friday sale for months after Black Friday to get rid of them. All different items. So, you can always go in there and ask what deals they still have. Because each store manager has a discretion to keep certain Black Friday items on the Black Friday sale to get rid of them, so it doesn't clog up their inventory in the back room. We had Chromebooks that were on Black Friday sale for like 3 months after Black Friday, just to get rid of them, because we had fucking hundreds of them. We had pallets of them.
Surprised you was able to get rid of them.
Dude, we had like 2 or 3 pallets worth of Chromebooks that came in, and we only got rid of like 1 pallet during the Black Friday sale, and all the rest just sat in a locked room, and they were taking up half of our storage room for all the high ticket items.
So how did you get rid of them? Throw them out.
We kept them on the Black Friday sale for like 2-3 months after Black Friday. The manager did. So people were still coming in and buying them, getting really good deals on them. They were getting them for like $75-$80. They were originally like $150-$200. That's why I said it's up to the store. Each store manager has the discretion to make that call, because they want to get it out of their storage room so it's not sitting back there for forever. Because the stores will lose money if they have to ship shit back to the warehouse. They have to pay that money back to the warehouse every time they ship a bunch of stuff back. So that's why they don't like doing that. You're good, East Coast. I thought you'd been over here before.
This is the only thing I don't like about the Integra goggles. When you fly the Avata, you got to hook it up to the Fly app to load it into air data.
What?
You've got to
You don't just turn it on and fly?
Well,
you can
fly,
turn it on
but
and
when you wanna-
fly, but if you want to
when you wanna
upload the
transfer
logs,
stuff, you got to put it back.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I need to do is I've got a smart controller that I use with my DJI, and I need to see if it needs an update or something, but I don't know how to do that. But I used to know how to plug it in and do all that stuff, but
Well, you don't even have to plug it in. You just hook it to your Wi-Fi, right? Smart controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
It-
just go.
yeah,
to
you
the-
got all these-
It'll
those
auto
three little
update if
buttons.
you connect.
Yeah, and then you just go to the about section software update, right?
Mm-hmm.
is that all you got to do?
Yeah,
I'm going to do it while you guys are here.
shouldn't be that difficult. It's just like a
Sunday
cell
Tech
phone.
with Paul.
Yeah, you do it just like a cell phone. I mean, it's just Android.
So it will sync, send the stuff over to the Fly app, and then the Fly app sits there for a while and decides, oh, we got to upload this.
Okay, here's
Yeah,
my smart
so-
controller. I
Yeah.
just turn it on, right?
Mm-hmm. If you swipe down from the top, you should have the little Wi-Fi emblem that you can click on to connect to your Wi-Fi in the house.
It says DJI.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wait till it gets booted.
Okay. Now I just swipe down.
Swipe down from the top. You should have the little Wi-Fi icon.
It's in blue. It says Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so click on it. And it should
I turn it off.
push. Yeah,
Turn it
push and hold. Push and hold. Now let go. Now
Yep,
it should show you
connected.
your Wi-Fi. So make sure you're connected.
It says I'm connected.
Okay. That means it should, if there's an update, eventually it will come through and to say, hey, there's an update. But if you go into the menu system in the DJI app,
Was
Hey,
it the app that's updating?
How do I
or
get
the
back
controller
out of
itself?
here?
Scroll up or scroll from bottom to top to swipe that menu back up.
Nope.
Yeah, but what is he updating? The app itself or the controller?
The app will update on the controller, which will update the firmware and stuff too.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it was like separate or if you have to.
Yeah, you should be able to swipe back like you swipe down. You should be
Okay,
able to swipe up.
I'm to that screen now.
Yeah, you should be able to swipe that screen back up and then just go to your DJI Fly app or go to your DJI app. Go for or Fly. I don't know which one. That one should be Fly if it's with the Air 2S.
Febine Lovo.
But probably be easier just turn the damn thing off.
No. So
I
go to your
can't,
DJI.
I can't get it out of this screen.
Oh, if you're swiping?
Yes. See, watch.
Yeah, swipe from off the screen onto the screen. And then that should.
Yeah, what do you got there now, Paul?
Well, I've got all the different symbols. I've got.
Yeah, he just swiped down.
Well, he could go to the settings from there.
But it's got a question mark with a red symbol next to it on the left-hand side upper. Should I tap that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it says scan disk SD card. It says clean.
Oh, that's yeah. Don't do that.
But see,
Don't do
there's nothing on here to go back.
Last time you did that, you deleted all your flight logs.
Yeah, don't clear that.
Okay, anyways, turn it off, turn it back on. You're probably right. It acts like it's auto connecting. So just go to your DJI app.
Which is just right when it turns on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, when it comes up, yeah. After it reboots. You probably had the little DJI icon on your desktop, right? To launch it. Yeah. That's its normal boot sequence. That's the BIOS.
Okay, now it says it's a picture of a mountain. And it's got connect.
Oh yeah. So I think if you go profile.
Well, I got the four little boxes in a circle on the bottom.
It's the same way you go fly. You got to bring up your DJI app, your Go Fly app.
He's in the app. It's just the drone's
because
not
now
on.
it wants to connect, and I haven't got the drone on.
Do you have the three little dots in the top right?
No.
Okay, DJI Fly app, I think has the three dots. You also have profile.
Oh, there's a DJI Fly app.
Yeah, hit the DJI Fly app. It's still gonna be on that. It's still gonna be on that front screen because you don't have the drone.
You may have to power the drone up, Paul.
It'd make it easier for Paul.
Oh, it came up and it's got a square box in the middle that says new version available. Update.
There you go. There you
hit
go. Click it. Just hit
Hit that.
update.
It takes about 10 minutes, I heard, too. So
Yeah. Okay, good. The good news is your smart controller is auto connecting to your Wi-Fi. So it should it should always give you the updates like that, Paul.
So now it says in a box in the bottom corner, connection guide.
Yeah, ignore that. For now.
Now, when
Is
it gets done uploading, what does it do?
It'll restart the app.
Because where it's at right now is we're at the beach.
Did it get done?
See, I don't know. It made a noise.
Looks like it's done. The connection guide
It should
is,
say it should say installing or something.
that seemed to go way too fast, but it
Yeah.
could have.
because it's about a 10-minute download.
Do you want to install the update? Yes.
Yes, exactly.
It's
Okay, so that
man,
speed
right.
part there was just it downloading the actual exe in the background.
Yeah, it
Installing.
was verifying the update.
Yeah. Now the install piece should take a little bit. Yep. Yep. That's it. It'll be spinning for a while.
You know how it has the worst fucking updates?
Oh,
It took
10
the
minutes.
longest is
Paul, don't
fucking
touch
Apple.
it.
10 minutes.
Apple takes forever to do a damn update. It takes like 20 minutes just for it to verify the update, and then another 20 minutes to do it.
Hey,
That's one thing I hated about Apple phones. They took forever to update.
hey, stop it.
I can do my Android update
right.
in probably 5 minutes.
App installed. Open, right?
Yeah.
Or open or done?
Done. And then
Hit done first.
either. Yeah, just hit done first. It's fine.
Oh, I hit open and I came back to the app again.
Yeah, that's fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but I came back to this app with all the icons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the DJI app there, right?
What's up, Chuck?
DJI Fly.
Yeah, double click that Fly app. It should relaunch it. Just like it does when you're
How was that?
turn the drone on.
Start the DJI Fly app. I'm at the connection guide.
Yes, because your drone's not on, Paul. You're fine.
Okay, so just turn it off.
Yeah, your update went fine, and there's not another update. When there's another update, you'll see that notification about update when you click on the Fly app.
Now, what about the controller itself? It's soft, the Android update. Does
If there
that have
was
an update?
one, that would have been part of that update. There's not going to be one. That smart controller
It's not
it's
separate,
like
right?
Android 5 or 6 or something like that.
Because I know they do security updates for Android once a month.
It's more than 4 versions out. There's no updates.
They don't still do security patches.
Not that far out.
I wouldn't be fucking using that thing then.
He's not side loading any stupid apps. So he's not using it for anything other than DJI Fly. It's
Oh, yeah, that's
perfectly
right.
fine.
Yeah,
You can't do anything with it. It's pretty well locked down. So it's like he's
I
safe.
want to see that's bullshit. If I'm going to pay that much for a controller, I want to be able to watch Netflix on it. Just saying. But
People
seriously,
have
like-
side loaded on that thing.
Like
but
seriously though, it should be on lock like an Android phone. You should be able to do what you want with it. I mean, you're using an open source operating system, but you're locking it
the
down like
processor in
Apple.
that thing was 4 years old by the time they launched that thing.
Which I thought was crap. Because
Which is why when they added the Air 2S and stuff, that the thing kind of went. I choked
So
out 'cause it was-
I've got another smart controller, the new little one.
yeah, the RC. That only works with the.
Does that have to have an update?
Yes, but it'll work the same way as what you just did.
Hang on
So-
a minute.
Like I said, when my drone is 2 miles out of line of sight, I want to be able to catch up on my favorite program. I don't need to be monitoring the drone; it can fly itself.
Y'all didn't see that, right? I hope y'all didn't see that.
Actually, no, we didn't, but I can rewind the stream if you like.
No, you wouldn't see. I don't think you saw it. I was putting the SD card in and it slipped and went flying across the room.
Oops.
It hit my arm and wound up way over here. Only happens with the Air 2S.
I've had I had that happen with the with my phone one time. I went to go put the SD card in and flew out. And I didn't realize it flew out, like it just happened so quick. Dude, I sat there and thought I was going out of my damn mind for like 20 minutes. I was like, I know I put this SD card in there and found it halfway across the room on the floor. I was like, what the hell?
So you're gonna want to do the same thing, Paul. You're gonna want to swipe down from the top, click and hold the little Wi-Fi button, and make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi.
Swipe down from the top. Well, there's a connection guide down here in the bottom.
Yeah. That's because it auto loads the DJI Fly app. That's not what you want. You don't want the connection guide. That's to connect to your drone, not to the internet. So swipe down
Uh-huh.
from the top like you tried.
Well, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
all that
Mark.
does is, that gives me just the battery power.
Swipe down twice.
That's what I'm saying, Mark. You're paying that much for a premium product. You should be able to have internal storage and do what you want with the damn thing.
I think if you swipe down
On
twice.
the bottom, I've got album, Sky Pixel, and profile.
Yeah, that's gotten a swipe down from the top. I got the same controller.
Loki.
Nope.
You can't hear that.
He's
anyway,
either not
so-
he's either being too light fingered or too heavy fingered. Normally, too heavy fingers works.
Was your dog barking?
You didn't hear him?
I get
No, Zoom blocks out dog barking.
I get a band
Okay.
across the top, but
Right, and if you swipe down again on that, then it should pop open another menu.
oh, it did. All right, okay.
Now click and hold the Wi-Fi thing.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Zoom's got really good noise cancellation with dog barking and stuff. You
It's
won't-
got
Just like your
Not that
computer,
good,
it's got
Justin,
the
we
it's
still
got the
hear you.
little Wi-Fi icon.
okay.
The show connected.
Use Wi-Fi is turned off.
Oh, turn Wi-Fi on.
Okay.
Let's see if it auto connects. It will if you've connected to your network before. If
Connected
not-
to Paul Murray. Yep.
Okay, now you can kind of swipe up to close all of that from the bottom up.
Okay, I'm back to the regular screen,
Yeah.
but I'm not seeing like a notification of any update.
Right. Well, you just connected. It
Yeah.
will, if there is one, it will take a little bit.
You know what I'm waiting for now? Captain Joe's drone to take off. Well, Paul's like this for the control.
My Paul's got control.
Boy, if that works, I'm out of here.
Actually, Paul, I think if you swipe up on that app, it will close the DJI Fly app.
Well,
If
I
you
did. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back to the regular screen.
Right, with all the icons.
No, the home
Oh,
screen,
the home screen for the Fly app.
which is a bridge.
Yeah, I think if you swipe from the bottom up, it will close the
Okay.
DJI app. Hang on, let me find my damn controller. I got one.
Oh,
Are you doing an elevator?
There's a box over here, and it says no notifications.
In an elevator, what the hell?
It looks like he's in a metal elevator.
Now what?
An elevator. A lift.
Oh, look at he's got a dancing girl.
Yeah.
I think she was folding laundry, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You always got to stay on the move when you're homeless. Almost like screw these guys. It does. It looks like he's in a fucking elevator. What are you doing, Dominic?
No, I'm not in an elevator.
It looks
It
like
looks like it.
Either that or you're sitting in a freezer or something.
Yeah, it looks. Does that look like a freezer?
No, I seriously think it's an elevator on the Shard in London.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. He's just going up and down, isn't he? Ding, ding. just nicking everyone's Wi-Fi. He's going up and down.
He's just riding the elevator all night to stay out of the cold.
Why not? That's probably a good idea if he was actually properly homeless at this time of year.
Well, I mean, that's what they do.
Just
in
put
the
a suit
city.
on and stand next to an elevator and just go up and down, pretending you're an operator it.
Hi, Rod's wife. I think that's his wife. But,
That's Mrs. Rod. She looks like a dancing girl.
oh, Jesus.
She's got
I
the
think
ponytail out the back.
I think that's his daughter, by the way.
Either that or he's robbing the cradle.
Oh, my God, Paul.
Jesus.
Oh,
Ooh. Good to know, Chuck. He's not in the Shard.
I can't be bothered getting my laptop out at the moment.
No, but that's what they do in the cities. They actually will ride the trains all night back and forth just to stay out of the cold.
Good idea.
And then in LA, they actually stay in the the public bathrooms on the beaches because they're individual bathrooms, but they lock from the inside. And so they'll go in there and lock the door and they'll sleep in there.
When I was homeless in 2003, I spent one night in the public toilets because it was 20p to use the disabled one. I was like, 20p, heating? Hell yeah. And then the next 4 nights I spent on the seafront with the rats. It was fun. Not. Don't want to go back there again.
I was homeless for a while, about 3 or 4 months. I was living out of my truck.
It's horrible, isn't it?
It was back when I was like, it was right before I met Sarah because it was right before I moved to North Carolina. And my sister called me up randomly one day. I was like, "Oh, what you doing?" Nothing. And I was working and everything at the time. I was just living out of my truck. And she was like, "Well, you want to come to North Carolina? I got a place." I was like, "Yeah." And I ended up moving.
And you've never looked back.
Give the name. Do watch the read.
It was Laura that got me off the streets.
No husband.
I mean, she's nearly put me back there a few times, but
Down.
whoa, crack! He's done a mark.
I found it.
Hot Rod, there's a
Yes,
debate. Was it your daughter or your missus behind doing the laundry, folding the laundry?
The latter.
The
missus.
daughter
No.
was
The
your
missus.
wife?
Yeah.
She looked pretty hot.
No comment.
Okay, Paul. I found it.
Okay.
I had a hard time finding it because it was
But
like,
what I'm trying to figure out is, because it is different than the other one, is how do I know if there's a notification?
yeah. Let's see here. Let me remember.
Notifications
there
are
you go.
always on the top left hand
Gitchy,
corner.
that's not a
from
nice
it.
thing to say.
Right there.
So okay, let me get you to the right place.
Uh,
So
It would be right here.
It is a little it's a little different on this one, Joe. So Paul, click on profile.
Hang on. It's
Just
coming
in.
up. I'm at DJI. Devices
look
starting.
at Gitchy's comments in the chat and look at that for bad timing.
Buffalo touchdown. Yeah. Okay. Go to my profile.
Click on profile on the bottom.
Okay.
On the right hand side, all the way at the bottom, it says settings. Click on settings.
Okay.
Now it will default to firmware updates. On the right hand side, click the button that says check for firmware
Check
updates.
for firmware updates.
Yeah. So you
Dominic-
can manually
Dominic's gone to the door. Which
New
floor would you like,
firmware
sir?
available.
Yeah, so you can that's how you manually force the update on the RC.
Floor 13, please, Dominic.
So if you don't know that, you could be sitting here with all these updates on there.
It will eventually it will notify you that there is an update.
Okay.
Once it's been on and online long enough, the update will auto come
Okay.
through, just
so
like it does
now,
for
now it
Windows.
says I'm at the 2% on the wheel.
Yeah. I'm at like 6.
3%.
Like I said, it takes about 10 minutes on that firmware.
Yeah, this is on the RC. Because the DJI Fly app
Still
basically
trying to work out where he is.
every time the DJI Fly
Where
app
am I?
updates, Paul, if you like
Yeah.
read the drone forums or like Drone Excel or whatever,
Yeah.
anytime
gonna-
there's a DJI Fly update, there's going to be an update for your controller.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop off
Both
and rejoin.
both controllers,
Are
including
you
the
leaving,
controller.
Dominic?
Yeah, but then
I'm
he's
just
going to
gonna
rejoin.
rejoin.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's got to vacate the elevator. There's a crowd getting in.
Oh.
Anyways, I got this one with the Mavic 3 Pro, and then I ordered the RC Pro.
Now, is this,
Separate.
what percentage are you at?
I'm at 21% right at the moment.
I'm at 9%.
Yeah.
So it shows that probably I haven't done an update in quite a while.
I think Gitch is in the UK the week after.
Speed of your internet, my
11th,
internet.
12th, I think.
Speed of your wireless, my
Yeah,
wireless.
10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yes, we're meeting 11th.
So just let it sit there and wait, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
let it do its thing. I hadn't updated mine forever because I haven't turned the thing on in forever. It sits in
Yeah,
a
I
corner.
haven't used this in quite a while since AZ
Oh, come on, Dominic. What's the cafe?
AZ sent my other one in to be fixed because I dropped it while putting the tailgate down on my Tahoe and it went right
I
down.
don't even know that this thing is compatible. Is this one compatible with the Air 2S?
Oh, your
Yes,
Tahoe
yes.
has a tailgate?
It
What,
comes
is that
up.
the controller you've got?
You mean a hatch?
No, it's got a full size.
Yeah, it's a hatch, not a tailgate.
Well, I don't know.
It has
It's a pickup
both.
truck.
Good swing, baby.
Pickup truck's got tailgates.
I'm at
That's serious,
16.
Dominic.
I'm at 16% now.
It'll be really slow till you get to about 80%, and then it'll start jumping a lot quicker.
No more room in the elevator.
Just let it do. Just let it do its thing.
Yeah, I've often thought about buying another drone just for this controller, but I didn't do it.
Don't bother, because now there's a new version of this, which is with the Air 3 and the Mini 4. The RC2, which comes
What
with
in the hell is an
antennas.
in-gate, Chuck?
Yeah, because these don't have any antennas, right?
Internal only.
Yeah.
The new one's
Tailgate,
got the
tailgate,
new one. The new
backgate.
version of this has internal and external.
Well,
Okay.
but these still are rated for 3 to 5 miles, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good for what you use them for. They're great, Paul.
I've never in my life heard a tailgate.
You never in your life
referred-
what?
A tailgate referred to as an in-gate.
I have on trucks.
On pickup trucks, it's always been tailgate. I've never heard anybody say in-gate.
No, I'm not
That's
talking
weird.
about pickup trucks. I'm talking about the big trucks. The lorries.
Oh, diesels. 18
Lorries.
Is he calling you a truck, Laura?
Oh, that's Chuck's wife's name. Laura.
Once it gets
Not the
past
truck.
that, Paul.
The lorry.
Anyways, it will say installing update once it finally gets it downloaded.
Oh, okay. And I'm at
So that-
24%.
Oh, that's funny, Chuck. I never.
So
knew
that percentage is the download percentage
That's
effectively.
funny. I never heard that before.
And then
Okay,
once
so-
it gets downloaded, it would say installing update.
So Ingate was in his GM
Endgate.
service manual. Took
Oh.
me ever to find it and was looking for the tailgate. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've never heard it referred to as that. That's funny.
God, I don't want to go back to work.
I think it's
No,
what
it's a
we call the
lorry.
boot, Laura.
The boot?
Yeah, do you know what the boot of a car is?
Yeah, you got 4 of them. They're called tires.
No, the boot.
The boot.
You've got the boot and the bonnet.
Yeah.
Huh?
The boot.
Trunk.
Hood.
The what?
Trunk or hood.
And if your
Back
truck
of
is
it.
in the front, it's called a frunk.
Yeah,
it's a
But
front.
in the UK, yeah, the boot of the car is the back part, and the bonnet is the where the engine is.
Mm.
That's so
hood.
funny, Chuck.
It's a hood.
What the hell's an Ingate?
Well, you know, you guys need a translator. Is what you need.
No, we don't. You guys just need to learn
Okay,
English.
this is
Exactly.
no, because over in Australia they call windshields wind screens.
Yeah,
Screens-
that's correct.
It's okay. A screen has small pores in it for wind to get through. So
Why did you
would
raise
put
your
a-
hand, Justin?
Windshield
raised
is
your hand
literally
again.
in the name. Wind, because it shields the wind.
So he raised his hand again.
Fucking
Yes, but we know
stupid
everyone
AI
knows what a
shit.
windscreen is.
Yeah, it's a windscreen.
A
Yeah,
windscreen.
but if you had a windscreen as a windshield,
No, a
you would feel
windscreen.
everything coming right through.
No, the windscreen
there's
is the
the
front
thing.
window of a car. It
Yeah,
stops
screens
the
the
wind.
wind.
It shields
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, the funny
shields,
part of it
shields,
is
Yeah.
both,
exactly.
both words are in Webster's dictionary. So nah, you're both right and you're both wrong.
Yeah, he said shield. I was right. He admitted it.
And for the record, we kicked you out and we won the war.
Oh, you're still on that one.
Okay.
It always goes
Just
back
remember
to
that.
that.
Yeah, David.
We just have to just let them know here. You didn't
Yeah.
win the war. What actually really happened?
Don't
and
mention the war.
You're gonna have to get your DeLorean and go back. You'll find that the British realised that America's such a bad place to live. You know, all its faults, fires, earthquakes, all that. We was like, "Fick that! You can have it. See ya." We just had to make you feel
So
good.
what you're saying is that the British abandoned North
Yeah,
America.
we abandoned it.
Well, you see, if y'all would have had good communication, you wouldn't have lost everybody at the Battle of New Orleans either.
Well, we didn't lose them. We know where they were.
No, let's face it. The
They're
military
still buried
tactics.
out there. Too.
Well, no, let's face it. The military tactics during the Civil War were horrible.
Just stop raising your
Huh?
hand.
Well,
Because,
Yeah,
I mean,
criminals fighting
He
for
keeps
us.
raising.
I mean, there was.
Oh,
it was
raise your
horrible.
hand.
They literally would march in a line and just do pick them
Well,
off. There was
David,
like no tactics at all.
is it true that Britain is thinking about invading the Falkland Islands again?
No,
Yeah,
because we never. The Falkland Islands is British already, so we're not going to
You
invade it.
got
We
one
own it.
job. Go do it.
However, we did put it to a referendum.
That's
That,
funny.
you know, who they would like to be ruled by. Do they want to stay British, go independent, or go under Argentinian rule? And it was 99.99999999999%
Joe, did you read
stay
Mark's statement?
English.
No, I'm going.
There was only one person that wants to be Argentine, score back under Argentina. So
Well, the Argentines still there. That's kind of a sore spot for them.
it
Isn't it
is. Well, it is, but you know,
40 years.
the UK believes in, you know, the rule of referendum, and it was put to the vote. Same with Gibraltar. You know, they was offered independence or
Explain what, JDS?
or you know, stay under English rule or go back to Spain, and they voted to stay English. It's just what it is.
Like I said, we should have listened to Patton in World War II, and we should have took
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, now it says Rod installing system update.
Yeah. And when it gets done, it'll come back to that DJI Fly screen and it will tell you that there is a firmware update installed. So you're getting there.
Yeah, I did hear something.
Well,
about
ladies and
the
gentlemen, I'm
Falkland
gonna
Islands.
let you guys have fun. I'm taking off 7:00, so
Okay, Paul.
yeah,
Boo.
Later, Paul.
we'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Hey, Paul.
Takes a while to install that.
Yep, it does.
During the war.
Joe. Joe and Mark are going back and forth on the chat. It's pretty funny.
Exactly, Mark. We're not invading, we're defending.
Why is Argentina talking about invading?
The new far right president or prime minister said he
So
wants to take it back.
Bill said, "Leave the Canada out of it, you jerk."
So are we. We're defending too.
What are you defending?
Anybody
Everything.
we don't want here.
See,
Joe loves his
I
guns.
think the Falklands War wasn't that the only war the
I love
British
that
have
gun.
actually fought without the Americans since
That is
Second World
pretty
War.
nice.
I think so because it was 1982.
81.
I don't think we had
81,
anything to do
82
with
then.
that.
Yeah. Lasted 40 odd days, didn't it?
Mm.
Now, Laura, you need his background. You look like Frozen.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. God, I hated that fucking movie when it came out. My daughter watched it nonstop.
I've never watched it.
I've seen it because Aubrey used to watch it
What
all the time.
I'm a confused. What hurt?
So I got a message about 10 minutes ago from one of the doctors on the team. And he said, I got your back. He's got a big, like, SUV type thing he's going up in. He says, we got a back seat for you. So you could come with us.
Bill, I'm going to be honest. I've never actually
Who's that, Laura?
noticed that the Americans love the guns.
Yeah, who would have thought that, David?
I know. never heard of it before.
Oh, I thought you got her a Stitch advent.
Hey,
calendar.
Rod.
Yes, sir.
One.
I don't know if you can see
It's
it,
got
but
four.
I got a black stripe
Oh,
here
yeah.
that says
Firmware
remote
updated.
controller firmware installed. It's black and it's got an
Yeah.
X next to it. Do I hit the X?
Yeah, you can hit
Hit
the
that.
X.
Instead of getting her
No, it's
individual
a
gifts this
done.
year, I just bought some advent calendars. Loads of-
Hey.
It didn't
Cadbury.
clear.
Is that Cadbury?
Where's your
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry about it, Paul.
Laura,
Just
where's
leave
your
it.
makeup
It's
one?
It's
Go ahead
done.
and turn it
Oh,
off
before,
now.
it's in the cupboard.
Yeah.
When you turn
it's
it
done.
off and turn it back on, it'll be gone. It's fine.
Mm.
David, this one you still
Catch
got.
you later,
Maria.
Maria.
Maria, hey, how you doing?
She's got to go.
Gotta go. All right,
And
Marie.
when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, David,
Hey.
I still need you to take the chocolate one apart.
Bill, I don't want your island. I just want to set up
chocolate.
a forward operating base from there. I just need a little piece of your island.
Yeah.
Just want to put a little base up there, just a little tiny base.
He wants to get to first base.
Well, we're talking
Mm-hmm.
world events. What do you think China's rattling their sabers like they're going to invade?
Nah.
I don't know. They said a couple weeks ago they put out a thing to Biden that they swear they're not doing that, but bunch of damn liars over there.
No, they're
They
flexing.
don't tell the truth.
They're flexing. That's all they're doing. China's got a lot more issues than it needs at the moment.
Everything is inflated by China's lies. Like they trust me, their economy isn't as great as they want to make it out to be. Not even close.
I should have bought my tinfoil hat.
Oh, matter of fact, let me get that on there.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, I left mine at home.
I'm gonna blame it on Big Pharma.
Mhm.
I know some really strange people.
Oh, I
fucking-
think I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but underneath this light, it looks like snow.
Fucking Bill. So come up then, Justin. I'll put a kettle on you, Plick.
Underneath that light over there on the side, it
You
looks
have
like
kettles over there now?
behind David.
If Justin puts his tinfoil hat on, it just means he's getting ready for the electric chair.
It's got to be a wet though. We saw what happened when the dry sponge got put on there.
Yeah, good point.
What was that, Green Mile? When he did that freaking Percy was his name.
So which part's missing, Laura?
One of the pieces to connect another piece.
Well,
A
And
piece
you
to
see
connect to another piece. That's a great description.
and see these tire things. One of them's broke, so you can't clip it.
Now, did you find any kind of customer service information on anything?
My brother's got to deal with it because it's in his name.
Hey, laser libs.
Not
Your
if you call
mother
the
was a
manufacturer.
snowblower.
No, he can deal with it.
Oh, Maria says it is snow. Marie's right across over
I'm
in
saying,
Canada from here.
did you find a number you could give them though?
No, there isn't one. I took the.
Okay.
You just have to contact Amazon. They'll just replace it.
Well,
Okay,
see, like
Marie.
a lot of times over here, you'll get a manufacturer like a card in there, and they'll give you a customer service number. You can call and just order. They'll send you whatever parts you're missing.
There's
It's a
You don't have to pay for
thingamajig
it.
connected to the thingamabob.
That's the one.
But all they're
That's
probably
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, it's what's a call it.
most
Yeah,
likely,
exactly. It's that what's it call it thing.
most likely, all they're
It's
gonna
this
do
piece, one of these.
is they're gonna probably either refund you and send you another one, or they're gonna refund you. You got to buy another one. Or
Yeah.
your brother.
Oh, that'd be my brother buying it, not me.
Or find somebody who can 3D print it.
I still reckon the best line out of that film is, "Hey, laser libs, your mother was a snowblower."
Yeah, matter of fact, David, you got a 3D printer. What's your skills
We don't know
test?
actually if the 3D printer's working because of the birds.
Right, sorry, Justin, what were you saying?
I just said you got a 3D printer. Put your skills to the test. Print that part
Yep.
out.
No.
Have you ever played with the CAD systems or no?
Yeah, I've done some messing around.
I mess with some of them too.
Well,
I'm
I did
not
that.
Super good.
I
at it.
actually did that naughty drone thing, but no one ever printed it.
Oh, with the drone.
All right.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember that.
Gitchy. The Eagles take the lead with another
Rob-
touchdown.
Rob never sent me the file. All he sent me was a picture of it.
I've got the
Never-
file somewhere.
He never actually sent me the file. He was supposed to, but he never did, and so that's one of the reasons I never printed it. Because I asked him like 5 times. He's like, "Hey, I'll send you the file," and never did. But he sent me the picture of what it looked like.
Yeah, I've got the file somewhere. I am gonna have to get it all set back up.
Hey Joe, he's trying to tell you he wants to be a Hollywood star.
Well, Loki, when he balks, I tell him shh, and he looks at me like, "What the hell? I got one job. This is it. Let me do it." You know.
Oh, I bet
Yeah,
that was fun,
exactly.
Edward.
He's like, "Give me the mic, damn it! It's time for my mic
He's still-
drop moment."
He can't. He comes over here and he just scratches me for me to scratch him.
So
And then he
they
goes balks, and when I say something to him, he looks at me like, "That's my job. Let me do it." You know.
So they
Look at
enjoyed
that
it.
for a
Edward?
bargain. Oh, you can't see
Let's
it.
see.
There you go. 25 pence for 6 mince pies.
It's not Christmas yet. It shouldn't be eaten.
Like we're
Starts-
supposed to know what 25 pence means.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking Harry Potter movie when he talks about currency.
Monopoly money.
25 cents to you guys.
Yeah, but it's probably a bit more than that.
Yeah, about 30 cents.
My cats are the same way, Joe. My female should come over. She'll sit down at the door, look up at me, and go, "Meow, meow." Dad, open the door. Come on, Dad, open the door. My male, he'll come over and he does the whole scratching with his front paws on the door. Like, come on, Dad, open the door, damn it. Open this
You've not got
door.
a cat flap.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
No, don't have one of those.
Paid 25 pence for my ticket to Quidditch.
Well, you don't want the cats going outside either, do you?
Have the enclosed pool cage. They love being out on the lanai.
Actually, the Canadians
pool
have the
deck.
weird money.
Yeah.
Their names for money is weird. Toonie
Oh.
and a
Looney Tune.
Looney.
yeah,
A Looney
Loonies and
Tune.
Toonies.
Loonies and
It's not that
Toonies.
hard. You have 1 pence, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, a pound, £2, £5 note, £10 note, £20 note, £50 note, and if you're lucky, £100 note.
Yeah, ours are a little stranger.
Actually, we
With,
have $1,000
100, yeah, 100
$1,000 ones
pence.
that exist.
How do you
100
carry
pence
100
makes a
pounds? How
pound.
do you carry 100 pounds in your pocket? Doesn't that get a little heavy?
No, we
I
have,
don't.
Fucking Donald.
we're all contactless.
You must have a really big pocket to shove 100 pounds in there.
Well, we have lobsters and we have pineapples.
Yeah,
you
see,
seen Sorry.
our money's cotton and what is it? Cotton. It's made out of cotton and linen.
Yeah,
It's
is it
like-
like a has it got like a plastic polymer to it.
No. It's
Ours are plastic polymers.
It feels like
Yeah.
paper, but it's very, very durable. It's made like 70% cotton and like 30% linen or something.
And
like
what
that.
do you think? What do you think they make
Or
that
40% linen.
that ribbon that goes through the newer ones? What is that made of?
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
be honest with you,
probably a
Chuck.
plastic,
I
I
did
don't know.
tell you, don't get any £50 notes. No one accepts them.
Mhm.
You have to take them to the bank.
Because it's such a high value, a lot of shops won't take it now because they're getting stung too much with fakes.
Yeah,
Well, now, David, over there, are
Same
you
here
guys
with
still
the $100
using
note.
money, real money, or are you using debit cards and that kind of thing?
It's
I
mainly
use
debit.
this.
It's mainly contactless now, mobile phone or
Yeah. Okay.
bank cards. But yeah, you still have thingy. Oh, I think I got some cash in
Well,
my
that's
pocket.
that's what I
It's
love
split
about.
here.
Well, that's what I love about everybody bitching. All the government's going to digital currency. Okay, well, how do you get your paycheck? Direct deposit.
Yeah.
How do you spend it? With your bank
PayPal.
card.
5
You're already
pence,
digital. You never even touched the
20
fucking thing.
pence,
Well,
1
so what are you
pence,
complaining about?
another 5 pence,
Right, on that note, I'm dropping off.
10 pence.
Okay, Laura. Hey, thanks.
She's not dropping off. She's heard. She's seen me got money. She's gonna come and nick it.
No, because I
Yeah.
get
50 pence.
I should have been paid.
Yeah, you should have been. Now hand it over.
No.
So, what time is it there, Laura?
12:15 midnight.
midnight.
12.
But if
Just
I
gonna
want to
say
do
quarter past midnight. Yeah.
Oh.
but if I went into a strip club with £50 notes, I'd get rid of them.
Yeah. That'd be the best place to get rid of them.
Fucking make it rain in
Well,
Yeah. Make it rain.
£50. You're not going to go into a strip club with £50 notes. Everybody
If
goes
I-
in with
If I got the money, I will. Like I said, I'll make it rain up
Well, on
in
that
there.
note, goodbye, everyone.
Bye
I
bye.
think £50 is about
Bye to you too.
$60.
Bye, Laura.
Yeah, roughly. But there are guys that will go into strip clubs and drop hundreds. Like
Jeff
they're
says
going out of
Jeff said
style.
he found ways to spend the £50 notes over there when he was there.
Yeah, you can. Some shops will take them, but a lot of shops and more are refusing.
Well, like I said, there's really no reason to use cash these days. I mean, unless you just like now, like I've said before, I have this weird phobia about going to restaurants and my card not working. So I always take out the cash before I go to the
Yeah.
store.
Chuck,
I mean,
if
to the
you next
restaurant.
time you come over to the UK, just arrange to meet up with someone
What
from
do
the
you,
UK.
what do you got there,
Oh,
Joe?
that's some nice. Oh, that's fake money, isn't it?
It's fake money, prop money.
Yeah, I was about to say I saw the red
Yeah.
writing on the
So,
top.
Chuck, next time you come to the UK, either meet up with Mark R. White or Welsh Rob or us or whatever, someone that's got a British bank account, and we can take them into the bank and get them changed for free.
And actually, Joe, one of my guys that I worked with, he actually had $200 prop $100 bills like that in his car. And he had them sitting in the cup holder in the center console. I said, bro, take those out of your car. He goes, why? They're
Take 'em
fake.
out.
And he was like, oh, no. Not even 2 weeks later, somebody broke his window and stole them because they thought it was real money.
But
I was like, dude, I
Mardi Gras
fucking
last
told you.
year. Mardi Gras last year, there was a guy in the Zulu parade, and he was at the end, and he was doing that with money, just letting it go. And it was hitting, and I was looking at it hit the ground, and it kept doing it. I was talking to one of the police officers. I said he must have bought it on Temu like that. And he says, yeah, we saw a lot of it this year. And I'm standing there, and I'm looking down, and there was a bunch of 20s, right? And I'm looking at the 20s, and I'm looking at them, and all of a sudden I see two of them that are completely different. One over there, he threw two 20s out on the ground.
Oh, and then he thought they were the fake ones.
Well, he might have been throwing money out too. Might have been one of these rich guys that don't care.
Mixed it up.
I looked
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
I reached out, picked him up, looked at him, and I said, "These are real." I made $40 standing there.
Wow.
Most I ever found was a $50 bill up against a fence. You know how fence lines will catch all the trash and shit.
Yeah.
I was walking down the road one day, and I was walking down the sidewalk, walking to the house from work, and I saw a $50 bill sitting along the fence line.
Tell you something funny. Mandeville High School, the big parking lot. I used to not park by the stadium. I didn't have a handicap years ago. I didn't have a handicap plate. So now I park right next to the stadium. But But now it's not as much parking because they built some other parts of the school there. But this was like about 150 car parking lot. And I parked there one day and I looked on the ground and found a quarter, so I picked it up. Took a couple steps, found a couple more quarters. I kept walking around picking up all the money. I found $11 and change. And I told my son that. He says, "Yeah, everybody looks at when they get change, they just throw it on the ground."
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or somebody fucking had a hole in their pocket or something was dropping it while they were walking. Joe done picked up somebody's laundry money.
Yeah. They had
All right.
Got
Yeah,
to
they had
laundry
some
Worked for me.
kids. Yeah, there's some kids in the local shopping centres going round nicking the money out of the wishing wells. You know, where people throw them in.
Oh
when,
shit!
when I was a teenager, I used to photocopy money and then print it out, cut it out, stick it to, and actually glue it to the floor. You know what I mean? So you get so trying to pick it up.
Yeah, so you can't even print money now. I challenge anybody to take a U.S. currency and stick it into a printer and watch it'll print out a blank page. It won't allow you to print it. It will actually recognize that it's currency.
Well, you send me $1 or whatever bill, and I'll print it.
Dollar. Yeah, we should do some currency exchange.
Fuck off, you get more money. You send me $1 and I send you £1, and you're richer. You're muted.
Unless you send him a euro.
Yeah.
Working there? There we
Yeah.
go. Okay. I was gonna say I'd rather exchange currency with Dominic.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'll
Hold
take
on.
the. Yeah, because if
Yeah.
I send you a $20 note,
No,
you send me a $20.
No, you send me $100 note, I'll send you a $5 note.
Yeah, that's about right.
Is it really that bad?
Them in Canada, yeah, they're
It's not really that bad, but if he sent me 100, I'd sent him 100, he would get about $68 and I'd get about 130.
yeah.
Because our $100 notes are green.
It's not bad, but when you're buying like say a $2,000 item, you definitely
Yeah,
notice.
you notice.
Yeah.
Like, because they will be like like take Matt's scooter for example. His scooter was $6,000 and
About 4,000.
yeah, it's just a little over $4,000 in the US for the same scooter. So yeah,
It
you
works.
notice
It only works coming this way.
Yeah. Well, many years ago, one of my mates, he found a bag full of Spanish money. And he was so excited. He was like, sod it, I'm just going to go on a holiday to Spain. I was like, don't do it. Trust me. Fucked off to Spain, didn't he? Realised he converted to the euro. He was going around trying to spend all that money.
Yeah, he had about enough to pay for coffee, I reckon.
Didn't even have that. They won't take it.
Oh, I was watching a video not too long ago, and a guy bought a storage unit, and there was like over $1 million in some countries. I don't remember what country it was.
Zimbabwe.
But it was like $1 million in their currency, but it turned out that they don't use that currency anymore, and it was worthless. But this whole couch was like stuffed with it, like they were hiding it, and he got all excited, thought it was going to be worth something, and nope. But you know, some of these third world countries, you'll go in and you'll be like, "Can I get a loaf of bread that's $1 million?" You can fucking give them a stack of cash like that to pay for a loaf of bread.
Yeah, same with the Vietnamese dong.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's 9 million rupees, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? It is rupees Russian, isn't it?
Which one?
Oh, ruble.
Ruble is Russian.
Yeah. So
rupee is
rupees
Indian.
India.
Yeah. So it'd be like 9,000 rubles for a loaf of bread.
Like Russia, it's actually hit. They're about 96 rubles to every $1 to And it was actually at $100 not too long ago. So 1 American dollar was 100 rubles.
On the other one that's always weird is the yen.
Oh yeah.
Because it's
That's why
such a factor of it's like it's 900 million yen. Oh, it's only like $9.
Yeah, right.
I'm rich. Oh shit.
That's like the guys that do currency exchange. They make really good money because they buy and sell currency as it fluctuates.
Yeah.
So if the euro happens to go lower than the US dollar, then they'll sell the US dollar to buy euro, and they just keep going back and forth. And then they just scrape off the profits off the top. And they just keep using the same amount they started with. They just put that into a separate account.
So if we all had like, if you had $1, $1, $1, and I had the £1, I'd be the richer person.
Actually, the most valuable currency is, I think it's Kuwait or Dubai.
Yeah, probably.
I want to say that they have
yeah, but for our own currency,
it's kind of crazy though. The US dollar is the world's reserve currency, but yet there's other currencies out there worth more than the US dollar. Makes no sense to me. It's like
because the US is more stable country
most
when it comes to currency.
Valued currency. Let me see.
Hey Ron, I'm looking at the battery
That's Kuwait.
temperatures on my 3 flights.
Kuwait.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And the battery temperature was 111 and 114 when I was flying Air to West. That was with the good batteries. And then with the battery that's starting to swell, remember I was only hovering, it was 120. So it was 6 degrees difference, but it wasn't flying, it was just hovering.
Yeah.
That's hitting 50 Celsius.
The part of that is you're hovering so you don't have air going over it to cool it
Right.
off. So part of that's the hover.
And all the cells maintained the same. I was watching the cells and it would maintain it. So I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's swelling.
Once it starts swelling, it's going to keep swelling. So it's time to replace it, especially in that drone, because it's just going to pop out.
So
duct tape.
Also, they can catch fire, so get rid.
So yeah, Kuwait's the most valuable currency in the world. And so $1,000 US is only $308 in Kuwaiti money. So that's a big difference. It's 31 cents for every dollar. US dollar.
Just wait till tomorrow, Joe. See if those go on and see if they go on
$1 it's about 97 pence, I think, now, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys aren't far off from us. You're always like maybe like I think a 5 or 10 cent difference. It's not that much. Like Canada and Australia are a lot farther.
I know at one point we got near to parallel, and they were saying that if it hit parallel, it would actually do a lot of damage to both the UK and the US. I don't know why.
No, I don't know.
$0.66. Yeah.
What, $1 to Japanese yen?
There it is, guys. I just went out and looked outside, and it is snowing.
Yay!
Congratulations. When are you gonna make your snowman?
Oh, no way.
Why make one? And you got the inflatable?
No, I got after I kicked him in the shins, I got rid of him.
Oh, poor snowman.
Yep.
What'd you kick him in the shins for?
Yeah, you can see it in the light right there.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why'd you kick him in the shins, Paul?
Well, he ripped his crotch out, so.
So Mark,
so you kicked him in the shins.
Yes.
Shoot, I hate when that happens.
Mark, $1 US is 149 Japanese yen.
one US dollar in Australian is
$1.52.
$1.52.
In American.
Yep,
Yeah, so you,
$1.52.
yeah, so you guys are almost a little over 50 cents difference.
Mm.
Canada's
79
Oh
probably
yeah,
about
you
the
can really you
same.
can really see the
Oh.
snow there.
79p. 91 euros.
Right.
What
£1 equals to $1.26.
Yeah.
So it's 26 cents more.
So yeah, $1 is 149 Japanese yen.
It's actually rising quite fast. It's at the max.
Hmm.
What they're saying.
£1.
I don't know. It's like pesos. Pesos is another one where
Oh yeah, let's look
£1.
up pesos. I want to see what that is.
£1, it's $1.91 Australian.
$1 to pesos.
$1.91. So it's like 1.25 or 1.3.
Way more.
So $1 equals 17 pesos.
That's not too
17.20.
bad. That's not
No,
too
but
bad.
it's been as high as like 2025 before.
Here's a good one for you.
No, if Mexico could actually get rid of the fucking cartels and all that bullshit, their economy would actually be a lot bigger than it is. Because they do have some good trade with the US and other countries. They have a lot of corruption, like with the cartels and the government and everything else.
Yeah,
They got
Chuck,
all
I
that.
would imagine that snow is headed your way.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'm going to
actually-
drop out.
West to
So
east.
I'm going to see you guys later.
Yeah,
Later.
catch you later, Dominic.
Bye-bye.
Later now.
Laters.
But you know, like I said, Mexico would actually take a lot of manufacturing jobs from China and stuff if they could get some of that shit under control. Because they're already getting some manufacturing jobs from China. China's labor costs is getting higher than other countries now. Eventually, it ain't going to be so cost effective to build a drone in China as it would the US. Give it time.
Looks like snow to me, Paul.
Yeah.
That's all blue.
And if I back out, you'll see there's more coming.
Holy hell, yeah, that's a big ass storm.
Yeah, it's actually coming our way. So if you'd like to just collect it all up, Paul, and keep it.
Send it back to Canada. Why is your map? Your map is glitching like crazy. There it goes.
Hey, I was right. You know what the temperature in Fargo is?
What?
10 degrees.
Oh, it's fucking cold.
Wow, they're gonna hit 43. They're gonna be above freezing. Well, they're gonna be 38 on Tuesday. I'm surprised.
That's
Normally, once they
actually
go
right,
below,
yeah.
once they go below freezing, normally it stays freezing.
Chuck's over here someplace, isn't he? Syracuse?
Yeah, Syracuse. He's in the middle of the state.
Okay, so white and pink is snow, Chuck. Well, what's the blue? Just rain?
The
Ice.
green is rainstorms. The blue is snow.
Snow. Pink would be ice.
Yeah, because I
Just
can't
remember,
see.
guys, don't
There's
play
a-
with yellow snow.
Because there's a diagram up there. I just can't see what the different colors, what it says. It's all blurry.
Yeah, just don't play with the yellow stuff.
You mean it's not spilt lemonade?
Probably not.
Get your electrolytes up.
Take a sip of that, get pissed off.
Whoa. The Bills are up by 3 and have the ball.
What's the song now? Die, Eagles die. What?
It's 31-28. And oh wait. Hang on. Something
Yeah, I
flipped.
kind of want to try this.
The screen,
yellow sudden
the screen flip. Gotta love how ESPN is behind. So it's 31-28. Eagles have the ball, 1st and 10 on their 49-yard line. So they'll at least tie the score. They'll probably win.
Well, that's Buffalo that's in the lead, and this
Yeah,
is Buffalo
but-
with the ball.
No, refresh the screen. The Eagles actually have the ball. ESPN is weird.
So you liking that new chair, Joe?
I'm watching CBS, and then
Oh, I love this
Buffalo's
chair.
got the ball.
Comfortable? Looks
Just-
comfortable.
Well,
Looks
I
plushy
fall
as hell.
asleep. $100.
Where'd you get it? Walmart?
Home Depot.
Oh, what brand is this? Serta?
I have no idea.
I was looking at some Serta ones. I just don't like the office chair look. But they look so comfortable at the same time, man. Them executive chairs.
Holy crap, the Broncos won again. They had such a lousy start to this season, but they've been
So they've won 5 in a row now.
they've been winning.
You know, like those Lions.
The Saints lost today. The Lions lost yesterday. Next week we play each other. So
Oh,
we'll be
Lions.
trash talking.
Lions always lose. Just only saying that for Gitchy.
No, I'm gonna tell you. The Saints won't beat the Lions. I'm telling you. Saints suck.
Well, they got to put them up against easy teams, you know. They don't want them to feel too bad.
Yeah, Rod, you're right. Philadelphia has the ball.
Yeah,
Uh,
with like a minute 10 or something like that. I don't know.
There's 110
ESPN
left.
this is in the chat.
ESPN refresh. If you don't
Hey.
go into the game cast, it sucks. On their front page on ESPN, it was bouncing back and forth. Now it says 1st and 15 on the Buffalo 39 with 36 seconds left. $39, $49.
Saints are top of your
50,
division.
56-yard field goal if they don't move it.
Gitchy says Saints are
Yeah, you got
top of
38
your
seconds
division.
left.
They still suck.
I'm sure Gitchy's keeping an eye on this.
Who's playing now?
The Bills and the Eagles.
So we want the Eagles to win, right?
No, actually, I'd rather see the Eagles lose.
I'm just going whatever team Gitchy's going for, I'm going for the opposite.
I think she's going for the Eagles.
They're 9-1.
Bills just fumbled the ball.
No,
How could they fumble the ball? They had
35 seconds left. Eagles have the ball.
The Joe's
Yeah, they're
kicked
going
back
for the
watching.
field goal.
You got a TV up on the wall there?
Yeah, I got a big 65 right there.
Oh, nice.
Only
Yeah, I moved my
65.
desk used to be over there. And I moved it over here and I had a 48 and I looked up and I said, oh, hell no. And I had to go buy a bigger TV.
Excuse me.
And that was a chore. I went to Best Buy and I was looking for an LG. That's what I wanted. And I looked at the LG and I didn't like the color because I had a Samsung and the color was better. So I was looking at the Samsung, but I didn't want the Samsung because of the base. So then I said, well, I don't know. I'm going to have to stick with the LG. And next to the LG was a Sony. And I looked at the Sony and we're talking a big difference in price. And I looked at it and I said, yeah, that looks nice. And I said, well, what's the difference between this Sony and that Sony? And the newer model made the older model look bad. So I wound up, instead of going in there and spending $800, I bought it through Crutchfield and got it for like $1,600.
Oh wow. Well, we used
We
to
had to
sell
cut
this.
everything down, everything for it.
Well, we used to sell the 65-inch and the 70-inch Vizios, and there was no difference in the specs, but the 65-inch was $800. The 75-inch was $1,200 and some change. So you were literally paying an extra like $400 or $500 just for that extra 5 inches. But the specs were exactly identical, nothing different, except for a 5-inch difference. So a
Well, I
lot of
would have
people,
put a 75 up there, but it wouldn't fit.
I knew somebody had an 80-inch. God, fuck, that thing was huge. Took up a whole damn wall.
Yeah, is it 175 is the biggest you can
Oh,
get?
those Eagles are screwing up, aren't they? They just had a false start.
I'm not sure about that big.
They're back to the 41-yard line if I read this right.
It wouldn't surprise me though, David. That's a big. I've never
41,
seen a TV that big.
51. That's a 58-yard field goal from there.
Biggest I've seen in person is 110-inch.
The biggest was launched last year is 325-inch.
What?
LG. Where the hell are you putting that?
Putting what?
Gotta have a whole wall.
Oh, dude, that's fucking massive, dude. And
Yeah.
that TV, I'm sorry, but
I'll tell you what, you'd be gutted if somebody got angry and punched it.
could you imagine trying to ship a TV that size? Oh my god,
What's that? What size?
300 something inches.
Oh, I got a 76. That's big enough.
Yeah, 325-inch LG.
Yeah, unless it was like that new rollout technology.
Oh, it's a
They
modular
added-
TV, so you clip it together.
Oh god, that means it's got a bunch of bezels in it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck that.
Hey, Justin. I have a 150-inch screen. But I have a projection system.
Oh yeah. But do you know LG was coming? I think it was LG or Samsung. They were coming out with the rollout TV,
Mhm.
so it would just come in a tube.
Yeah.
could literally put it
They've
on
all
your
been
wall.
working on it for a while.
Yeah,
They've been
imagine-
working on the rollout screens for phones too.
That'd be awesome once they get that perfected. Like if it just had the
So
actual.
4th
width of
and
any of those.
17 on the 41. That's a 58-yard field goal.
Here you go, Justin. Look at that one. 292 inches Samsung.
With 8K. Wait, hold on. Go back up. With an 8K model at 150-inch. Yeah, because you need at least 150 to even be able to see 8K. So
120. 120 is where you
Is that-
start to
How
see a
long- how long
difference
is
between
this
8K and
100,
4K.
yeah, I knew it was over 100.
How
Yeah.
long, Rod, how far is this punt?
58
Holy-
yards field goal.
Holy crap. 63 yards?
No, 58. So add 7. They normally tee the ball 7
59.
yards, 7 behind the ball placement, plus another 10 for the goal line.
Sure.
So they're
You
on
got
the
it.
41.
You got it.
They've been doing it. They've hit some 60-yarders.
He gets paid to do that. He better do it.
Yep.
Well, did you see the one today earlier? The guy hit the crossbar.
Oh, tie game. Gets
Boom.
Are they going into overtime or what?
Probably. There's 20 seconds
There's-
left. The
there's
odds
20
that the
seconds.
Bills score are
Not
not
unless they
good.
do a fucking what is it? Is it a touchback or whatever?
Good.
Or what the fuck? is it
Holy
called?
shit.
I can't think of it.
He hit it.
Yeah,
31
is
to
that?
31, so they'll be going to overtime.
probably.
What is it when they do that short kick off to the side?
Onside.
Onside kick.
They're not
yes.
gonna onside kick it because that puts them in range of a Hail Mary. They're kicking that damn thing deep.
What do you
Yeah,
do? A kill?
try and stop them on the field. Yeah.
What they don't want to do is kick it out of bounds because then they get it on the 35.
Fuck, I wish I could see this, but we can't share it because stupid copyright.
Well, I'd share if I could, but I can't.
Well, YouTube won't allow it anyway. We'll get shut down for showing a live NFL game.
Yeah.
Then when they don't play about the sports
They'd be-
stuff, you can't.
Yeah,
show
they'd
that.
be on you.
Because even
I
if you're
do.
live streaming from your phone at a stadium, they'll shut your live stream down just for live streaming a game. from
Oh,
the stadium.
really?
Oh yeah, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
they're not as hot on that over here because we've got a lot of
Well,
people-
a lot of your footballers.
yeah, but we have a lot of fans that do watch alongs.
Oh yeah, over here it's all about money. That's copyright infringement.
Well,
and
that's
everything
the
else.
only way they can pay
It's
these
a s-
players millions of dollars.
Well, they do the same thing in Australia with the AFL. Me and Dominic got a live stream shut down watching AFL clips. They wanted them completely removed from the live stream, and they shut the live stream down in the middle of it. Not
Really?
where
Really?
they, not where they turn
No.
your video feed off for a minute till you stop playing it. They just shut the whole thing down. So nope, they ended the live stream for me.
Well, the interesting thing is as you can see, the snow here, my temperature gauge here on my Alexa app is 36 degrees.
Keep in mind how cool it is in the atmosphere, how many feet up. So it's snow in the atmosphere, it could land and melt.
Well, yeah, because the ground's gonna have to be.
The
at
ground's gonna be
32 or
warmer.
lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be at least at freezing or lower.
Yeah, normally it sticks when it's going from cold to warm. Because that's what we've got the week on Wednesday. We're going down to like -4 and -5 at night. And then Wednesday it sort of improves and goes up to 2 degrees.
See, and Paul's been at like what 38, 37 degrees. You guys haven't quite dropped below freezing yet. have you?
Oh no, at nighttime it goes down to 18 to 20.
Yeah, once you drop below freezing.
So
then you
later in
like
the
it,
evening,
so-
it will start sticking. So
yeah.
And
Hey,
we're
Justin,
supposed
I
to have
sent you-
send on and off tomorrow. So
What'd you
anyways,
send me?
I sent
I'm
you
gonna
2
jump
pictures
off.
showing you the difference
Yeah,
in the
catch you later,
TV.
Rod.
okay,
See you
Rod.
later, guys.
All right, let's look at these pictures here.
And when I moved my desk, the first one was a 48, and it made it look like a 32. And that's a 48.
Oh, that's a big difference. Yeah.
So what? Yeah. So what size is that one?
That's
Yeah.
a 65.
Is that us on the screen? Oh.
Yeah, I just took it just now.
I
I couldn't
What the hell
find
are
the
you
picture
doing,
ahead
Justin?
of it.
Yeah, Justin, what you doing?
Scratching his eye.
He caught me in a bad moment. Don't judge me.
But I've got it hooked up to a Bose system.
I was
And
vulnerable.
you
My
put that
TV
sucker
look-
on with a movie, it rocks.
My TV looks bigger than yours, and I'm sure it's only a 58.
Yeah, but it's depth perception too. Because remember how Tim's TV looks like a 30-inch,
Yeah.
like a 32-inch because it's way back behind him. But
So
then when he
48,
walks,
isn't it?
no, it's a Tim's is a 60. But when
Bloody
he
hell.
walks by it, then you get the perception when you see his body standing next to it.
Oh
But
yeah.
when he's up when he's sitting at the computer, because of the depth perception and being way back, it makes it look really small.
Yeah, but what made my decision on this is that when I looked at it and saw it was a Sony Bravura or whatever that's called,
Yeah.
and just the definition of the picture. And I said, you know what? I sit here working on pictures all day, and I'm looking right that way. I was editing this way. Now I'm editing to the side, and I said,
Oh,
hell
it's
with it, I'm getting a good
65,
one.
that's right.
I'm getting a good one. You know?
Well, the thing of it is if you don't have a TV that accepts HD, then you're not
Well-
going to get a good picture.
And it's all about your own personal preference with your eyes, right? Because some guy
Right.
could come right behind Joe and say, well, I don't like the look of that one, but I really like the look of that one. It's all how you perceive the colors as well, you know? Because Joe might
I'm looking
really
at
like
the-
that.
Looking at the football helmets, it almost looks like you can see almost the 3-dimensional round of it.
Right.
Crikey.
But the biggest thing is how you like the colors. And you got to watch out too, because in the stores, they'll put thumb drives in the TVs, and they'll
Right.
play really high def shit at like Ultra HD that you might
In
not
the
play at
store.
home.
In the store, yeah.
Right. So you're getting what it would have, what its potential is,
Capable of.
but you might get home and you might not have that high of you know,
On your
HD
cable.
coming in. Yeah, you might not be having 4K shit coming in. So it's not
65
gonna look as
inch,
good.
4K HD TV, 200 quid. Brand new. Toshiba.
Toshiba's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah. Or the flag.
If Joe's not even watching us, he's like, "Oh, the flag."
I'm looking, I'm watching. I'm doing both. No, I was going to tell you the 32 inch. I bought the 4K monitor. Right when I put a video up, like one of the drone videos, I see how sharp it is.
Right.
If I throw it over on that 65, it's sharper to me.
Right.
It looks sharper. Stop it. My gay dog jumping on the other one.
Well, you probably have I'm assuming your bigger TV might have a higher refresh rate too, right? That one 240.
I'd have to look. I don't know what the big TV is. It's probably 240.
A lot of the smaller 4Ks are usually 120.
Yeah, this is 160 to monitor.
Okay, it's 160. Oh yeah, it's a monitor, not a TV. I kept thinking that was a TV.
Yeah.
So many people use TVs as monitors, but I find that using a TV as a monitor, yeah, it works and you can use it, but it's, I don't know, it doesn't have that same picture quality on a computer that a computer monitor has.
But when I told my son Nick, the ones in the Marines, I said, yeah, I think it cost me like about 1,400. I think that's what it was. I said, yeah, it was like 1,400 bucks. He looked at me and said, Dad, they got them for like 700. I said, well, help me put it up. We put it up, turned it on, and it was during football season. So first thing we put on was a football game. He stood there and looked at it and he went, oh, hell yeah, get this one. This is the one you need. But I took my 48, it's in the back of my bedroom, and that sucker looks like a 90 inch back there.
Oh, because the size of the room.
Right.
What is Gitchy talking about? Buffalo has the ball at the 2,940-yard line. I think that was a typo.
What, that was
second and down at the yeah.
It's a big ass football field.
Second, it's on the 49-yard line. Oh, 39, 40-yard line.
Yeah, and they just threw the and
first down.
Incomplete.
Well, he just ran for a first down, so I'm about to play ahead of you. Yeah, you see, when my cousin's watching the Saints and she calls me, I tell her, don't tell me a thing, because she's about at least 30 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah. But that's what's weird, right? Is you can watch like Paul's live stream. You can pull it up on your phone, pull it up on your tablet, and pull up on your computer. And they're all three different timings.
Right.
Then none of them are synced. Like one might be 5 seconds off, one might be 8 seconds off.
Yeah, when I listen to the Saints, I turn the volume down and I put WWL radio on for the local announcers because I know half of the guys. And I'd rather listen to the local people. And I've got to sync it with the TV, and it's about a 4 to 5 second difference.
All right.
And it depends on what channel too, because if it's on channel 8 over here, which is the Fox, it's about 4.5 to 5 seconds. If it's on the CBS channel, it's like almost there. So you just leave it alone.
Exactly, Tim. Whoever scores first wins.
Unless Buffalo kicks a field goal, then Philadelphia has a chance to get the ball. They get the ball. Whoever scores the first touchdown wins. If Buffalo just made a first down and they got a roughing the passer call, so they're going to have the ball somewhere around the 23-yard line of the Eagles. See, 15, somewhere around 28.
See, mine is they're out at the 45.
Yeah, wait till you see this roughing the passer.
I just want to say, I still can't get my head around that you call it football and they pick it up and throw
Oh
it.
yeah, there's a flag just came up now.
Kick it once in a while.
Yeah, they're going to show it in a minute. They took him off his feet.
15-yard penalty.
It's on the 28-yard line.
Tyson, Bo, come on.
It's different in high school when you go into overtime in high school. You get the ball on the 20-yard line and you have 4 downs. If you score, then the other team gets it, has 4 downs. If they score, you go to double overtime. And it'll go 4 times. And if it ends at the end of the third overtime, then you have to go for 2-point conversions.
Get you once to know
Channel
what
are you
channel
watching
you're
on, Paul?
What's that?
What channel are you watching it on?
I'm watching it on CBS.
Yeah, CBS. The team we played Friday night, they did not have a good kicker. He missed an extra point. First punt was about 15 yards across the field out of bounds. And like I said, they scored 50 points. And
Oh, look at that guy go.
At least 2/3 of the kickoffs were onside kicks because they couldn't kick.
Yeah, Paul, she's saying you're way behind. You should. Do you not have DVR?
Roger,
Or you
it's happened.
paused it or
It's
anything?
happened.
Did you?
They might get back to you.
Yeah, they're picking the guy up on the sideline right now that was hurt.
Well, see, now they're just showing the highlight of him running.
Okay, so you're probably about 20, 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, I know.
Or you could be ahead. I don't know.
Justin don't know much.
Shut up. Yeah, were you going to bed, by the way?
Justin, hanging on Laura now.
Do what?
Hanging on Laura now. She says she's going to bed.
Absolutely.
And then she
too
hangs
long.
around for a couple of hours.
Oh yeah, she'll leave the chat. I'm going to bed, and then she comes back in the chat talking shit. I'm going to bed. She'll say bye like 15 times.
Well, she's got to keep an eye on her little brother.
Little brother, he's older than me.
He's real in.
My sister calls me her little big brother.
Well, you just squealed
She's
over
older
there.
than me.
I want now. I'm on CBS NFL. I wonder if it's on another channel.
No, that's it. Only channel. Oh, they just missed winning the game, Buffalo. Threw a pass and the receiver went a different way. He threw it to the inside, receiver went to the outside.
Okay, I haven't.
Wide open.
They're just lining up for it now.
Watch how bad he was wide open.
Laura's taking the mic. She's going, when you said he's over that side, he's over that side, she went, yeah, now it's over that side.
My nephew came to me the other day and was like, "Look, Uncle Justin, I'm taller."
Oh man!
I said, "Do you want me to kick your ass?"
You're right. You're right, Joe. He went that way, and the ball went that way.
Yeah, he was supposed to do an in route, and he went out because as soon as the quarterback threw it, he just put his hands up, seeing him going the wrong way. Somebody went the wrong way.
Scott.
Look at the snow now out there.
Man.
Yeah, Chi, look what I got.
Cassie's flowers.
Oh, there it is.
Loves living.
All right.
Now he's lining up for the field goal. Did he get it?
All right.
You got it.
Open yet.
All right.
So that means they're fine, don't they?
Oh.
So I've got
boy.
some other purpley flowers
Alright.
to go with them. Amber helped
It's
me.
34-31 to Buffalo.
Amber helped me pick them.
He's a big guy. Yeah.
We're bringing puppy dogs in.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is my little guy.
See my pretty girl?
Hey Tyson,
Oh, look, there's improvements on the
how
panel.
you doing? How you doing?
Look at that puppy dog.
Well, he's doing it Tim. How you doing?
Yeah.
You don't want nothing to do with this
Hang
one.
on a minute. And this is mine. Look, Paul, we've all got our pets.
Have you gotten her flea treatment done?
Yeah, she bites as well.
That's my pretty girl.
Lucky.
I know improvements on the panel.
They can't see you.
I don't want them to see me.
Oh, Mark, our big dog is the same way. He's 10 times the size of Tyson. But I say he's
Oh, that
talking to
noise
Joe's.
for?
He's talking to Joe's dog. Tim, this is you in dog form. How you doing?
Ow.
How you doing? This is my little buddy right here.
What the hell?
That's the one you rescued in the parking lot, right?
That's cool, look.
My special little guy. I love this
There
little
she
guy.
is.
I get it.
There she is. She's gone. Hello? Goodbye. Zoom does
She looks a little.
Oh. Yeah, Laura and David have been together for a long time.
Now, how long have you had
Who are
her?
you talking to?
Aubrey's like, is that Laura and David? Are they dating?
Well,
Mine is gonna turn 8. Yeah, Loki, the
knows-
white one, he's gonna turn 10. He just turned 10.
Because she knows all you guys just from seeing you on panel so much. So it's like a soap opera for her on the outside. It's like, I can't believe
Yeah, Loki
Birdman's
turned
dating Laura.
10. Tino just turned 8, and she's gonna be 8.
Like she always recognizes Tim and Matt too. She goes, "There's Tim, there's Matt."
does she ask if they're dating though?
Oh, Justin, I lied about something.
What?
I did buy something for Black Friday. I bought
What'd
it
you-
actually today because it was still on sale.
What was it?
And it's a clipper setup with the vacuum you use like for dog grooming.
Uh-huh.
And it's got the clippers, it's got the brushes, and it vacuums in it. It's like a $200 thing, and they had it on sale with discounts down to $70.
Yeah, it's actually
Oh,
Cyber
nice.
now, yeah.
$70. Wow.
Does it have the vacuum
Oh.
where it attaches?
It
to the
vacuums all
clippers?
into a place. Oh yeah,
It attaches to the clippers as you're using them.
right.
Oh yeah, that's a good setup.
Yeah, because you see that one right there. I mean, I got to vacuum every day because of her.
Oh, dude, especially with hardwood. See, this is when you got dogs. I hate hardwood floors because no matter
Yeah,
how
it's
much you
bad.
sweep, there's always fucking hair. At least with carpet, it doesn't show up, so you can get a good vacuum and be good for a day or so. You know, a couple days you can get away with getting going a couple days without vacuuming. But with hardwood floors, I don't care. You could sweep 5 times a day and there'll still be a layer of fucking hair on the floor.
So Gitchy they must get another first down, I take it. And I'm at second and 10 at about the 38-yard line.
What? No, I don't want an Ann Summers advent calendar.
Why?
Yeah, there's the first down.
Their minerals. Advent calendar is 105 quid.
Go get him.
What are you up to, little girl?
He's coming.
You know,
Look at that.
just pull it up out of there.
Ooh, I got a £10 voucher on eBay.
Ooh, good for you.
Spending that.
Oh, it's only 12 days then. Yeah, the Macmillan one
Yeah.
is 44 quid. But stock coming soon, they've run out of stock.
Game's over.
It
Who won?
is?
No, they call it incomplete. Looked like it, but they're gonna review it. Looked like it was a catch and he fumbled and Buffalo got it, but they call it an incomplete.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
They're out stopping it.
But they can tie it up with a field goal, right?
They could tie it with a field goal.
Oh, he dropped the ball, incomplete.
Hey, Justin, I sent you a link to the thing. It's regular 179 with the coupon. It comes down to about $75 with tax.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice little setup. Not bad at all.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
son just bought it for the dog.
I'm glad I
He
don't
was
have
telling me
to.
about it.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to worry about shaving the dogs. Both mine are really short haired. The only thing they need is a good brush once in a while. But see, Bo likes the vacuum. Take the vacuum and just go along his back. He loves it. He just sits there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Usually we don't want to have the gases vacuum.
It's time that I shave 2 of them at least right now.
Cyber Monday deal, 98. How much did you end up paying for it?
I wound up paying 75 with tax because you get another 20-something dollars off with the coupon.
Oh, yeah, because it's 98 right now and you get a 30% coupon off with it.
And I'm going to check it tomorrow to see if it goes lower, and I'll order it and cancel that one. But my son, I think he got it Black Friday for like $58. He's dealing with an Australian Shepherd, and that dog sheds a lot too.
You gotta watch those deals with Amazon too on the credit cards. Because like the one they do this thing sometimes. It might be like a $90 item, and they'll be like, sign up for the credit card and get $100 gift card with it, right? So you
Right.
just sign up, use the credit to buy it. After you pay it, cancel the credit card, and you get $100 gift card. You pretty much got the item for free at that point. You take that $100 and spend it on something else.
It's stealing. But clever.
It's not stealing, it's just a loophole. If they can't see that before they put out the deal, they're a bunch of idiots.
Philly's inside the 10.
Touchdown.
You gotta do it special.
Oh, they got a touchdown?
Yep.
You gotta
They win.
open it up. High about that much. So it fits around the edge. Doesn't fall down in there. You gotta pull it out first. Excuse you? No, you talking to?
Who do you think he's arguing with?
Oh, come on. Look at this. Look at this run. That guy is
Quarterback runs right in the middle of him.
The guy slid down that was going to make a tackle. Oh, this was a fix. There's no way that they could. No, hell no. He split them 2 guys. Both of them guys could have hit him and let him run in.
Well, it appeared to me that they were playing 100% the pass.
Oh, yeah. But when he started running, if you look at the guy that slid down, he didn't try to make the tackle. And if you look at the other guy on the other side, he stopped and just reached out and tried to push him. He had the tackle. It's a fix.
Yeah, the one guy
telling you.
that slid stuck his foot out and tried to trip him. And it
Right.
still wouldn't have been enough because would have fallen into the end zone.
But that other guy stopped running. He had him.
Yep.
in a bedroom. But
Rigged.
Now, are they playing in Philadelphia?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know where it's at.
It's nice. What broke the screen then?
Philadelphia's record's pretty good, 10-1.
Philadelphia.
I think Detroit plays Philadelphia, doesn't Gitchy? Detroit play Philadelphia this coming weekend? Next weekend?
No, this weekend is the Saints and Lions.
Okay.
Right up there. The other side.
Hell with football. I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie.
There you go. Oh, look at Justin's getting his aluminum metal hat.
Yeah, it's because they were inflating the balls. The Eagles were. At least that's what I heard.
Ah,
Heard Tom Brady was back there inflating the balls.
And Belichick was on the other side stealing the signs.
Exactly.
Good night, everybody.
good night.
Good night
Again.
for the third time.
Oh, I'm going to bed now. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
No, you're not going to bed. I told you to go to bed. There's a difference.
You're not the boss of me.
listen to your brother.
Okay, guys, what do you think?
Not much. Price of bacon's getting expensive.
Yeah, I kind of think the same thing.
That bacon tomorrow. Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, good luck, Laura. There's no kitchen.
I'll have to take it over tomorrow.
Oh, did they tear your kitchen out today, David?
No, they started, but I've got fed up because I've got a feeling they were going to try and delay things and stuff. So tonight I went in there and I just yanked the worktop out and fixed all the holes in the wall that, you know, they botched up, which is why they're having to come back to do the kitchen. And tomorrow they're going to come and paint it.
We found out the kitchen wasn't a kitchen.
Yeah. But it's
What
quite
was
funny
it?
as well. When we took the kitchen unit off, we actually found living room wallpaper behind the kitchen units. So we can only assume that that wasn't the kitchen at one point.
The layout was different at one time.
Well,
Yeah.
at least they
Yeah.
had some ugly ass wallpaper on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, back in like this, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, dude, it wasn't uncommon for an entire house to be wallpaper.
Wallpaper, yep.
They still use a lot of wallpaper over here.
But you would see the same wallpaper throughout the entire house, the kitchen, the
Oh,
bathroom,
no.
hallways.
The one wallpaper I absolutely hate is wood chip.
I'm fine.
All right. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
Okay, everybody.
I'll see you later.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Joe, good luck tomorrow with the doctor.
Yeah, it's 9:30, so I'll be in the morning.
Get the
Okay.
blue pills refilled.
Good luck, Joe. Good night,
Blue
Lucy.
pill refill.
Good night, Aubrey.
Good
Good night,
night.
Paul. And good
Good
night,
night,
everybody in the
David.
chat.
Thanks for being here. Thanks, everybody in the chat. We'll see all of you again next time.
See you later.
Bye for now.